We are back at it with one of the messiest Otome games ever. But yes, we're gonna be back at it with Thesis of Love by Thunder Banana. It's a demo for an upcoming indie Otome game, and it's messy. While the full game is going to be an 18+ Otome, the demo is safe for work. And what we learned last time we played this is that the demo is a year's worth of content. So we're gonna try to tackle this. We're gonna get through the entire demo, at least one playthrough of it. But I was instructed to start with this file here. All right, let's do it. Let's dive in. Let's give it a go. Oh, the dev also clarified some things about the student loan situation. Okay, here it is. Chishima's student loans are more like Japanese student loans. There's no interest forever. You can pay off whenever you want, and they only give you a small amount at once to cover one semester's worth of tuition. And not everyone can get them. They assess you based on your GPA. So there's some clarification on the student loans thing, because we were a little confused because the way that the game describes student loans, it sounded like scholarships because it was just like free money that you can have. And in the United States of America, student loans don't work that way. That's debt. That's debt that accrues interest forever. But all right, we're not talking about student loans anymore. We are gonna say, I love it. We love sociology. That's what we're doing now. Aw, how'd you know I was gonna say that, Masaki? The creep. Unlike computer science, sociology is a field that focuses on humans. It's a very basic definition of sociology. Also, I want to clarify, I was a sociology minor in undergrad. I was a psych major sociology minor. I was originally a psych major biology minor, but then I failed biology 3 times, and I just was like, you know, maybe biology ain't for me. Maybe it's just not for me. I listened to my advisor and chose biology because I was dumb. Don't listen to your advisor. Some of them are dumb. All right, it steps outside of the individual perspectives and treats humans as a collective research subject. This is true. Psych is a very individualistic discipline. Sociology is based on groups of people, communities. It's community-based stuff. So I agree 100% with that. Anthropology is also a community-based thing, but it's based mostly on history and specifically just humans. Isn't it fascinating that non-deterministic human thoughts and behaviors can even be studied scientifically? That is real. I never expected Masaki to be interested in sociology. Me neither. Why are you interested in sociology, rich boy? Well, rather than sociology itself, I'm more interested in the people who study it. Of course, weirdo. You said you disagree, but this would take forever? Oh no. Not forever. Now I'm curious. People like you might discover fascinating patterns from those superordinary things. That makes me really want to learn more about you. That's not creepy at all. Whenever people learn that I majored in sociology, they just reply with an, "Oh, I see," and quickly end the conversation. Oh, that's right. I'm curious. Please go ahead, I'm curious. A few might ask what you study in sociology, but after I explain, they still just say, "Oh, I see," and move on. That's fair. This is the first time someone has praised my major like this. It feels strangely nice. If it felt so nice, then why did you change from a sociology major to computer science? Make it make sense. This heifer. I can't with her. If you loved sociology so much, why are you in computer science? And I know it's for the booty, but still. I'm sorry. Did I say something weird? No, I'm just surprised. It's a major that doesn't really lead to jobs. Girl, you ain't looking in the right spots. Sociology can lead to a lot of jobs, especially if you get your MSc, but whatever. Don't be so down. I have a lot of faith in you, Shizuki. Aw, he's sweet. I like him. For what it's worth, Eden picked you just because you have a different background than CS. Really? She never told me why she selected me. She's always believed that innovation comes from the collision between different disciplines. I remember this conversation because I said, this is very true. This is very correct. In my master's program, we did a lot of collaborative works with folks in other departments because a lot of what public health is, it's working with different disciplines and different individuals to make policy and to better and enrich people's lives. So I love this. Unlike us, you have a unique view about humans. What findings would you land on studying semantic emotion recognition? I don't even know what that is. You know what? I should have Googled this before I started the stream. But I had 2 weeks and still didn't look up what semantic emotion recognition is. Your research might end up being truly outstanding, Shizuki. Masaki's words catch me off guard. His eyes tell me this isn't just sweet talk to please a girl, but genuine expectation. I never thought there'd be someone besides Haruaki. I'm never gonna get this man's name right. Haruaki senpai, who has faith in me. I feel a warmth in my heart. I don't need to be outstanding. I just want to graduate. I bet you do, so you can become Haruaki senpai's waifu. That is all you desire, and that is all you want. After saying that, I take a sip of the free ice water on the table, like making a toast. So, I didn't comment on this the last time, but I do know in some countries that water, especially ice water, is not free. You have to pay for that. But it's free in the United States. It's free in the States. Like, they just give it to you for free. According to Google, it's the process of identifying emotions within a piece of text by analyzing the meaning and context of words used, going beyond just the literal sentiment to understand a deeper emotional nuance conveyed in the language. Yeah, that don't make no sense. I don't know what that is. Okay. Thank you for Googling it for me, but that was complicated. I love that this game is just like, yeah, brings up a thing about sociology or about computer science. Next thing you know, we're having a whole tangent about interdisciplinary work and what the true definitions of these different disciplines are. I love it. Let's romance hot boys. Well, technically, we're stealing them away from their significant others. Masaki laughs and takes a sip of his ice water in response. This was our first time alone together, and we had a good time. No, it's not your first time alone together. She may have forgotten, but I did not forget. I will never forget that we ran up on this man butt naked in a classroom. That was officially our first time together, but whatever. Semantics. Evening in Masaki's room. In his room? Pause. What you mean in his room? Wait, are we in his room or is this like a POV kind of thing? Every night at 6 p.m., Masaki returns to his apartment and waits by his phone for his girlfriend's call. Ew, gross. Gross, disgusting. Her rule is simple. When she calls, he has to drop everything to talk to her. Nah. Also, what's with the paint swatches on the wall? My man is over here deciding if he wants his room to be mauve, pink, or nude. Like, this is crazy. The paint swatches. But yeah, no, this is toxic behavior, and that's a no. Is that a piano? Can he play the piano? Also, he just got cookies sitting on his desk like that? Dude. And you got all those plants too? Even worse. But when she calls and how long they talk entirely depends on her moods. I feel awful. Okay. He's probably going to need some cookies after that call. That's fair. Oh no, is she complaining about her life? What's the matter? Something got you down? Ooh, wait. It's a little kitty. It's a little kitty in his pocket. All my coworkers are out on dates with their boyfriends, and here I am eating cup noodles alone in my room. You can go outside by yourself. You can go treat yourself to a movie, sis. You're eating instant noodles as soon as I'm not around? I'm really worried about you. Okay, this is not healthy already. Well, it's not my fault. Someone just had to stay in school. If you're so worried, why not quit and come be with me? Not you blaming him for going to school and bettering himself. It's given Robin Brown from the Sister Wives. This is like that conversation when Mary went to Robin because Mary Brown wanted to go back to school. And she knew that Robin was gonna have a problem with it because she wanted them to run Sister Wives' closet. So she goes to Robin and she's like, hey, I've been thinking about going to college. And Robin's like, oh, I mean, that's great that you want to go to school, but like, what about Sister Wives' closet? I can't run this by myself. If you're going to be in school, you're going to be too busy to run this with me. And she's like, no, I'll still put my time into it. She's like, but what about the business? And you know what happened? Mary didn't go to school. She stayed at home, got neglected by her husband for Robin. And then Robin cut her off too, because Robin's a bitch. Like, it's giving Robin Brown. And if I'm comparing you to Robin Brown, it's a problem, sis. It's a problem. And also, I will always find a way to connect it to Sister Wives. Let's not. I can't do that. Just wait a little more. Enough. I'm sick of hearing wait for me. Then break up with me. Oh my God, look at how hunched over he is. I'm going to enjoy breaking them up. I'm going to steal your man, sis, because you're a terrible human being. I'm going to steal your man. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing to her? Just because you got an education? You did something for yourself? God forbid. Who knows where you'll run off to after graduation? I need someone who can be with me now. Then break up with me. That's a breakup. She hung up first. She broke up with me. Block her number. Hide, move to another apartment so she can't show up on you out of the blue. Like, that is a breakup. Y'all are no longer together. If sis hung up the phone on you after saying something like that, the relationship is dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoever did the expressions on this sprite, damn. The way his eyes shifted to the side, the way that his eyebrows are kind of pulled together, the little straight line of his mouth, you really can see this man is regretting all of his life choices. Like, you hate yourself a little bit. You're also just kind of like done and exhausted and hurt. Like, damn, it really is a good expression. I was not expecting to feel it when he looked like that. I don't even need the ellipses. It's just the face alone. You did that? Wow. I'm impressed. I'm like, that's crazy. Moving on from that sad, sad scene. The next day, because who cares about his problems? Time to go to school this week. Oh, right. They sent out all those emails about syllabi and assignment requirements. No, I don't want to do it. That's too much. Okay, so we have to get our grade to about 35% on each one, except for HCL, which I don't remember what that is exactly, but it's fine. They're already assigning homework and deadlines are pretty tight. This is stressful. Hey, Foxy. Look who's being such a diligent student, taking notes before class even starts. It'd be troublesome if I forget. It's because of the student loan, right? Wow, you even know about that? The fox has been watching us this whole time, like a creep. Oh my gosh, look at how cute it is. Look at his little mouth, his little fangs. Meow. It's like a kitty. Meow. Of course, I know everything there is to know. All right, about those sticky notes. Take a closer look. It shows the assignment deadlines and required course progress at that time. Okay. Pass your assignments and you'll get some nice rewards. Fail them and watch your stress level go up. It's already at 35. Even if you fail one assignment, you can still avoid failing the course if you work hard afterwards. Now show me that burning dedication to study until your eyes bleed. Absolutely not. She said, nah, fam. I should head to class first. Ignore the fox. Masaki sent a message. Better reply when I can. Let's see. What does my text message say? Never would have guessed your home is in White Sand Island. Can I respond? Nope. Oh, yes I can. There is a residential area, but every household makes a living from tourism, so calling us staff isn't wrong. Oh, your family's in the same business. Yes, my parents run a noodle shop. Wow, you must be really good at making noodles then. Not really. I guess that happens too. Thanks, guy. don't think we can do anything. Let's leave. Wait, let's check. So 64 out of 300, 65, and 0 with Yeonhee, because that's the way I like it. All right, wait, is that the potty? It's our bathroom. We can potty. Ah, we potty. Stress, wait. Using the potty lowers our stress? Okay. Let's go. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Huh? Is that? No, it's Yeonhee. Get out. Go away. Go away. Now that I think about it, Tetsu mentioned he's the professor's postdoc. I'm not sure what postdocs do, me neither. But maybe they need to attend classes like students. Not always, but sure. I'm here to teach, ill. Gross. Eh? So you really teach? See, it's so rude. Oh, so you like really teach classes and shit? I've been teaching all along. Sounds like a lie. What subject do you teach, sensei? Human-computer interactions. That sounds like some AI shit. That's one of my required courses. May I attend your class? Why are you asking? Why is she asking to attend the class? Just go to the class. Who cares if he agrees or not? I don't need your permission to go to class, Yeonhee. Get out of here. Oh my god, I'm gonna like strangle him with his hair. Is that a wedding ring? It is. Get out of here, married man. Sensei slightly furrows his brows. I'm not the only one teaching this course. You can attend other classes. Oh, sweet Jesus. I wish I could attend another class, but the game won't let me. There are 3 lecturers teaching HCI, and since they follow the same schedule, it doesn't matter whose class I attend. So I can't attend yours? Again, why am I asking him this? Whatever, come if you want. I'll choose another professor. No! Girl, stand up! Attending Yeonhee Sensei's HCI class. Day 1 of class. Fall asleep. Have learned nothing. Why? Why are we here? Day 2 of class. Falls asleep. I have learned nothing. What are you doing? Good. Super focused today. I've learned a lot. You better not fall asleep. Not in good shape today. This game is rigged. 16%. Are you kidding me? You kind of shipping this enemies to lovers between you and Yeonhee? You can keep shipping that. It's never gonna happen. I hate this man. My stress is up by 29. Of course it is. To be honest, given Yeonhee Sensei's dismissive attitude, I had low expectations for his class. Then why are we here? Once he stands at the podium, he seems like a different person, explaining complex theorems with clear, concise examples and patiently answering students' questions. I've never seen this side of him before. You just met him yesterday. I've learned a lot over the week. No, we didn't. Clearly we didn't. Look at my stress level. We learned nothing. After Friday's class. Thank you for the class, Sensei. Why are you talking to him? Oh. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Not you putting glasses on this man. You know I got one weakness. One weakness, and it's Magane. And y'all put glasses on this man, I still hate him. They put glasses on Ju Jaek Young too, and Jinx. And you know what? It made me hate him more. Because he looks so damn good in the glasses. I hate Yeonhee more because he looks really fucking attractive in these glasses. And I hate that. I hate it so much. God damn, he looks so good in these glasses. And they have round frames too that just perfectly accentuate his face. Ah, they look so good with the bangs. God, I hate him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Does he put his hair in a ponytail like when he's at home? Or does he just leave it out? Oh my God. Does he put his hair in pigtails? Or a bun. Or a bun. I hate you. Yeah, I just finished organizing my notes. Surprisingly diligent, aren't you? I hate you. You're the surprising one, sensei. You're so dedicated when teaching. Not her insulting this man. It's just work. If I slack off, I might not even graduate. I put extra emphasis on graduate. Why is that his problem? He doesn't care. Want to switch your research area? Want to switch my degree program? Yeah. Well, I don't want to change it yet, but I'm kind of lost on how to begin. Oh my God. I'm gonna thrive to spite you. I am gonna be the best computer science student ever, just to spite you. Oh, I hope your wife is like terrible to you. I hope she withholds sex. Like, I hope that's what happens. I hope you just are just pent up and miserable for the rest of your life. Just started my major courses. Once I get the basics down, I might come up with something new. Absolutely not. Quite the optimist, aren't you? You can revenge by pegging him and I can peg him? Wait. I can peg him? Like, for real? You're not just like telling me this. Can I pull his hair while I do it? Can I pull his hair while... That's his kink? His kink is pegging? Stop! Oh my God. Oh my God. I can peg him. Stop. Okay. I rescind my previous statements. We will be pursuing Yeon-hee simply for the fact that I can peg him and pull his hair. I'm gonna make them cheeks clap. I'm so ready. Yo, I'm so ready. Guys, I get to peg this man. Yo, oh my God. You switch up faster than Nintendo. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Okay, tell me you ain't just here that I could peg this rude man and make him bend to my will. Like, I can make this man my bitch. Y'all heard that and y'all did not think of the possibilities, the infinite possibilities? Listen. There's revenge and then there's revenge. Like, does he keep the glasses on? Do I have an option to have him keep the glasses on while I peg him? These are the real questions I have now. Yo, you should never have told me that. I am going to be so sick with this. Oh my God. When is the full game coming out? Okay, so as a seasoned Megane lover, I have played a lot of BL games. BL games tend to have more of the sexy times. I have played some BL games with Megane characters, and they let you either keep the glasses on during sex or take them off because it's a part of the kinky shit. And it's mostly just like whether you're gonna like jizz on the glasses or not. I usually leave them on because I'm about to ruin some frames, but I like the idea of being able to choose whether the glasses stay on or come off. Tetsu has that option. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Keep the glasses on, pull his hair, slap his ass. That's right. I'm glad you understand. What you saying weird? Not weird. Listen. Pegging is truly the ultimate fantasy. Listen, flaming hot kimchi time. First off, I love your username. Second of all, things you should never tell Blurty during a stream. You can peg a Megane and you can pull their hair. Things you should just never tell me out loud because I will never stop thinking about it. When exactly is this game coming out? The 18 plus version? Because I would like to explore the pegging. Well, wait. That's another question I have since you're here. It's an 18 plus, so 2026, Q1. I just gotta wait a year? Okay. Fine, I can wait a year. I can wait a year to peg a Megane. But it's an 18 plus Otome game. Will there be uncensored CGs, or will they be like cut off, but you can tell that they're still going at it? Science, you know, just science. Just asking for science. No matter what I say, he just won't take me seriously. That's why you need to bend him over a desk right now and show him who's boss. Disagree, except I don't even know what I'm disagreeing to at this point. I just don't want to agree with him. Are you always like this? Like what? An ass. Always being such a downer. That's polite speak for being an asshole. I wonder if anyone would actually want to date him. Who would want to date this man? I'm not trying to date Yeonhee. I also want to clarify that. I just want to bend him over and peg him. I don't even want to date him. I just want the pleasure of bending him over and shoving something up his ass. I'm probably gonna have to edit that out. You just want to clap some ass. Listen, quick and dirty. All we can think of is Yeonhee's cute butthole. Now, listen, got so many questions. I finally can't help but blurt it out. Yet his reaction is surprisingly calm. I don't like watching people waste their time. That's none of your business. Who are you to determine that I am wasting my time just because you deem it so? Like, go fuck off. Do you think I'm wasting my time? Don't ask dumb questions, girl. He lets out a sigh. Pick an easy area and you'll get your degree with minimal suffering. Oh my God. Indeed, getting my degree smoothly is my top priority right now. But I work so hard to get here. And with all my passion, I don't want to just phone it in. She worked really hard to get into this degree program so she could get some booty. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm not gonna knock her hustle because she had to work really hard to get into this degree program. But let us not forget that she literally did it so she could get with a man who's probably already married or the father of like several children, or he's moving out of the country. I don't know which. And honestly, Yeonhee Sensei's attitude just makes me want to prove him wrong even more. Agreed, me too. So you're doing this for my own good? I don't understand. Don't educators usually encourage students to push themselves and grow? Yeah, within reason. Or did you just never believe in me from the start? Think I'm bound to fail? Again, Shizuki, you met him 2 days ago. He doesn't know you from any other student that he's taught. In fact, he knows you less than any other student he's taught because he's only seen you sleep in his class all week. Why should he believe in you? Blind faith is not my go-to. It's not my modus operandi at all. Like, I am not giving blind faith to nobody. Yeonhee Sensei lets out a resigned sigh. Even if you finish your project and graduate on time, one day you'll realize it was all meaningless. Yes, because you didn't go into this degree program for the right reasons. I agree. Man, I hate that I agree with this man. Why am I agreeing with him? Go away. What do you mean by that? Nothing. Forget about it. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Girl, leave. Leave. An awkward silence falls between us. Have you heard of large language models? What is that? Can I click on these words? No, I cannot. Yeonhee Sensei breaks the silence with a sudden question. Yes, but I've never trained the model myself. If you insist on doing semantic emotion recognition, you should look into large language models. Okay. Why? He's your teacher. Why are you questioning this man? Sensei sighs again. I seem to have asked a rather foolish question. Yeah, even I know that was a dumb question. You know about machine learning, right? Are we talking about AI? No AI. Let me give you a simple example. If you want to teach a computer to recognize an apple, you show it different pictures and tell it this is an apple every time there's an apple. Soon enough, the computer algorithm can analyze patterns and identify apple pictures on its own. Okay, right? You said, oh, he's doing his job now. He kind of is. That's unfortunate. That's how Tetsu and Masaki are doing their tone emotion recognition. They feed tons of voice samples into the computer to train models that can recognize emotional tones. Okay. But machine learning demands high expertise. The model training is tedious and time-consuming. LLMs don't have these hassles. Whether you're analyzing academic papers or generating novels, you're working with one proven model, human language itself. Semantics is just how we humans give meaning to words. LLMs are perfect for studying exactly that. Okay. No, I'm not with you. I don't know what you're talking about. No, don't lie. In short, this way you can avoid learning a lot of complicated stuff and have a better chance of graduating. Okay. Yes, several questions. No, not at all. Then I'll take my leave. He ends the conversation and vanishes like a ghost. He just poof. I stand there dazed, my mind too full of his words to process them all. Yanhee Sensei actually put serious thought into finding a research approach that would work for me. He's probably more reliable than I thought. No, he's not. Don't be weak. I guess I won't need to change my research area now. Back at my apartment that evening, I collapsed onto my bed, exhausted, thinking about everything that happened this week. I attended Yanhee Sensei's HCI class and surprisingly learned a lot. I even unexpectedly got his guidance on my research afterwards. When he shot down my ideas right away, I thought he just didn't like me. No, he still doesn't like you. But he didn't ignore me, knowing I want to stick. But he didn't ignore me. Knowing I wanted to stick with my research area, he actually spent the time thinking about solutions. I don't think he spent a lot of time thinking about it. I think she's giving him way more credit than he deserves, and that's fine. That's great for her, but I think it was just common sense. And she's just like, oh, he was just thinking about me so much. No, he wasn't. Could Sensei be the cold outside, warm inside type? No. No, he's not. He is not a kudere. Don't give him the credit or the justification. He's an asshole. Stay firm, girl. Stay firm. I guess I'll learn more about him eventually. I guess we won't. My phone rings. Is it Senpai? Of course it's Senpai. Have you gone to bed yet, Suzuki? Not yet. What's up, Senpai? I just wanted to chat with you. It's been a week since school started. How's it going? Elite university life. There's no way to slack off. You slept in class for 3 days! Girl, shut up! She's like, oh, elite university life. You can't slack off here. Gotta always be on your toes. Says the girl who slept in class 3 days in a row. Yeah, it did not escape my notice that I got a you up booty call text. Like, You know how many of these I've gotten in my life? You up? Not at 10 p.m. I'm not. Not for you and your foolishness. Or my favorite. There's you up. I missed you. What? No, you don't. You missed me. Ew. Gross. Don't send me that crap. What you doing right now? I was thinking about you. No, you weren't. Shut up. Shut up. Haraki is trying to beat one out. That's what he's doing. You couldn't miss me at noon, that part. Thankfully, my research group members have been taking good care of me. Otherwise, I'd be lost. Any cute single guys in your group? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a bad sign. It's a really, really bad sign when the guy that you are crushing on asks if there are any single guys in your area. You know what? I've been going about this the wrong way. Because I said, what if this man is engaged? He got a wife. He got some kids. What if this man got a boyfriend? I didn't even go that far. What if Haraki got a boyfriend already? maybe he's just not interested in us. Maybe that's it. Because there are only two reasons you would ask me if there are any cute single guys in my group. One, because you want me to find a partner, or two, because you looking. Araki said, you got a mans for me yet? Like, I'm now suspicious. I haven't really paid attention. Why do you ask, senpai? Getting worried? Yeah, I don't want to give my daughter away to some random guy. We got daughter zoned, guys. We got daughter zoned. He sees me as a child, as his daughter, that he has to give away. Are you for real? Oh my. Girl, get a hint. Get a clue. Get a clue. Get a clue. Get a clue. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. That's the worst. Oh my god, I'm speechless. What the fuck? Since when am I your daughter? Shizuki is as important to me as a daughter. Oh my god, the emotional damage. Oh, my soul. What does this mean? What does it mean? Girl, are you serious right now? How much plainer does he need to write it? I think of you in a platonic way. Totally non-sexual. Would never fuck you, sis. You're like a daughter to me. Like, you're just like a little daughter who I want to take on little daughter things and buy candy for and just walk you down the aisle on your wedding day. Like, what more does he need to say? It means you're no longer a contender for his heart. You said that in a really nice way. I'm like, girl, I don't know how simpler he could put that. What do you mean? What does he mean by that? I'm like a daughter to you? What does that mean? I'm as important as a daughter to you? What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean? Is this man speaking French or something? Because it's plain English. Never mind. Never mind! Denial is not a river in Egypt, bruh, guy. This is insane denial. Oh my god. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I can't wait to see you, senpai. Maybe it's a kink. Maybe it's a kink for Haraki. Maybe he got one of them like stepdaughter kinks. That was terrible. Forget I said that. Oh my god. You mean you can't wait for the food, right? Oh my god. You said you were thinking it. Okay, I'm not the only one. Oh, this is terrible. This is the worst. Getting late. Time for bed. Do you need me to tuck you in? Read you a bedtime story? Yes, good night. Lee! We got daughter zoned. This man said I love you like a daughter. And she said, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? If he offers to read us a bedtime story, we're done. Good night. No heart emoji. Her face is so pathetic. I really want to see it. He said, I see you like a daughter. Why are you blushing? be reevaluating my life choices right now. And let's not forget that she literally changed her major and applied to a grad program that she wasn't even really interested in just for this man who said, "You're like a daughter to me." Let's never forget that that's a thing. He sees us like a daughter and he sent you to It's a new meeting to "I'ma take you to bed, sis." Like in the Ace Attorney. Even Ace Attorney would not go this hard. Ace Attorney got some standards, you know. The next day, I cannot. The fox watched that whole thing happen. That fox is like, this bitch is dumb. Hi, Mr. Fox. Morning. Rough night. You don't like Ace Attorney? I love Ace Attorney. Morning. My, you look like you've got something on your mind. I just got daughter zoned. You said you know everything, right? Of course I do. Nah. Ben, could you tell me about the future? Absolutely not. What do you want to know? For example, whether Haruaki senpai would say yes if I confess. Absolutely not. I can tell you right now. I don't even need to be an omnipotent fox god. I can tell you right now. No, he would not say yes. He would say, hell no. I care for you. I care for you, Shizuki. I care for you so much in a platonic way. I see you like a younger sibling or a daughter even. Oh, this girl, poor thing. The music cut out. You know something is wrong when the music cuts out. That is when you know tragedy is afoot, because the music don't cut out for just nothing. The music said, the music was like, I don't even want to be here for that. You'll have your answer on December 24th. December 24th? It's September. I hate it here. That ominous feeling of pressure again. Do I really have to wait until Christmas for an answer? Yes. Who knows? Am I going to be rejected? You'll find out when the day comes. Shut up, Fox. Looks like that's all I'm getting out of it. Oh, right, it's Saturday. You get rewards for studying on weekends. Yar! Okay. Let's use Saturdays to study. I have to come to school on Saturdays too? That's right. Study your heart out like your life depends on it. Yar! Bye, Fox. Masaki sent a message. Better reply when I can. Masaki keeps texting me. What do you want? Your partner does this to me all the time. Says he's not ready to share. Oh my God. The fox said, you gonna wait till that's for sure. Listen. What's Masaki saying? I just found out about the department scholarship. Tetsu told me you've won it several times already. I guess that's true. Okay. So lucky. If I could, I'd like to give up my scholarship for someone who needs it more. Then give me the money. Just wire the money into my bank account. Too bad scholarships don't go to who needs them most. Usually it's the opposite. That's the Matthew effect, isn't it? The Matthew effect? Is that a such thing? Is that real? Let's see. The Matthew effect. Let's see. The Matthew. Oh, it's a thing. The Matthew effect is a term that describes how people with advantages accumulate more of those advantages over time. It's often used to describe how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Huh. Interesting. Now, why is it called that? Okay, who's it named? Oh. Taking its name from the parable of talents in the biblical Gospel of Matthew. Well, I didn't read that part. It was coined by sociologists Robert K. Merton and Harriet Zuckerman in 1968. Interesting. For to everyone who has will more be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who is not, even what he has will be taken away. That's rude. I tell you that to everyone who has will more be given, but from him who has not, even what he has will be taken away. Damn, it's in Matthew, Luke, Mark, and Luke several times. Well, okay, I learned today. We are learning every day something new. I did read Matthew 3 times actually, but I do not recall that. Well, that's fair. The Bible can be dense, I will say that much. Okay, thanks, Masaki. Useless. I guess we're going to school. Oh! Ew. Wait, why is Tetsu in the forest? Pause. First we're gonna save. First and foremost, this is odd. I understand Masaki being in the park because that's fun. Thank you for the hydrate. I understand why Yeonhee is in the lab building. Work. But why is Tetsu in the forest? That's insane. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. That's weird. All right, guys, stretch. Reach to the ceiling. Your fingers are the branches of a giant oak tree. Reaching for the sun. Photosynthesize with me. Reach. Wiggle your fingers as you stretch them towards the heavens, towards the life-giving sun. Now we lean to the right. To the right. A gale has come and it's blowing your branches to the right. Wiggle your leaves. Your fingers are the leaves now. Wiggle them in the wind. Now to the left we go. The wind is blowing from the left, the right now, so you're leaning left. Wiggle your leaves in the wind. Feel it stretching you. Oh my god, that hurts. All right, we're done. Okay, we're never doing that again. That was a terrible decision. All right, so where are we going? Should we... Well, we gotta study. But I don't want to go where freaking Yeonhee is. Forest. We're going to the forest. Screw studying. Taking a walk in the forest can relieve stress, but it will use up one day. Sure. Is that Tetsu over there? Hey, Tetsu. What is that? What is that? Run! Run! Can we talk and study? Probably not. One day in the forest sounds like hell. It does, actually. I agree. Tetsu. You're here too? Yes, I am. Give a gift. Praise. Hang out. Scold? Okay, first off. Because we're gonna try these all out. What does scolding look like? Let's see. Okay, wait, let's load. We don't want that to be our thing. Let's see. Praise him. You're beautiful. Your muddy brown hair against the beautiful green leaves, it really just accentuates the averageness of you. Actually, now that I look at him, he is like perfectly camouflaged in the trees. What was Tetsu doing? Was he burying a body? I don't have a gift. Can I give him a gift? Oh, we have nothing to give. Nope. Let's hang out. Is this really okay? Shut up. Since my heart already belongs to someone, I don't want to get too close to other men. What the hell? What? He just said he sees you like a daughter. Are you? Oh my god, be freaking for real. Girl, bye. But I feel so lonely since I can't see Haruaki-senpai. It should be fine if we're just friends, right? No, yeah, what? Sure. I'm not dating senpai anyway, so I'm free to make my own choices. This is the first bit of sense this girl has said this entire time. I decided to stop overthinking things, yeah. I'll spend today with Tetsu. What do you usually do except for research, Tetsu? I rarely see you taking breaks. I'm applying for PhD programs. There's a lot of paperwork to prepare. Okay. Yeah? You're going for a PhD? Didn't I mention it? I'm planning to get my PhD abroad after graduation. Oh. That's amazing, Tetsu. You really are a top student. Not like I'm good at anything else anyway. That's real. Not knowing what to say, Tetsu starts telling me about the bugs he encountered in his code. Oh, I thought he meant real bugs. Tetsu's affection increased slightly. Software development progress +2. We did learn. We learned while in nature. It's kind of dark. It's kind of murder time. When the twilight time hits and the moonlight streams through the trees in the forest, that is when I get my black ass as far away from nature, because nothing good happens at night in a forest. After saying goodbye to Tetsu, I make my way back to my apartment alone. He didn't even walk you back to your apartment? Of course he didn't. Okay. Let's read an ebook. I'm a bit tired. I'll read tomorrow. What? Oh, Masaki call. What else have we unlocked? That's it. Well, let's go to the bathroom. Take a shower. I take off clothes and start to shower. Feeling refreshed after the shower. Stress level -3. Okay, something has to relieve my stress more than just that. Also, thank you for the lurk beyond me, bot. Let's take a stress poop. My stress didn't go down. How dare you? How dare you? It's time to sleep. Oh, I like that I can cut it off. Okay. Time to call it a day. Night fantasy? Maybe later. I know what relieves stress. That good old night fantasy. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Is it even a question? I mean, it didn't have a question mark. Late at night, I lay in my cozy bed after taking a bath. Yeah. The burning desire hasn't faded one bit, so I get up to grab the tin box. Who shall it be tonight? Wait! Do we get to pick our fat fodder? Oh my god, I love this game so much. Aw, damn. It's only Haruaki senpai. Question mark, never mind. Masaki's affection needs to reach 100 and chaos needs to reach 150 to unlock this? You kidding me? Tetsu's affection needs to reach 100 and chaos needs to reach 150 to unlock this. What? Fine, Haruaki senpai. I lose myself in passionate fantasies of Haruaki senpai. Afterwards, my fatigue eases slightly. Stress down by 5, chaos up by 17. Fine, whatever. The next day. Morning! Hi, Fox-sama. Morning. I'm still not used to saying good morning to a talking fox. Hey, want some money? Yes, I do. Shut up. Yes, the appropriate answer is always yes. Is this some kind of devil's deal? Like, give me your soul or something? So what if it is? Take the money. What would I even do with your soul? I don't know, and I don't care. Can I have the money, please? Sorry, my soul's too boring for you. Girl, you splitting hairs about the dumbest stuff. Take the money. I'm talking about new grad requests. What's that? You do tasks for me to help you, a new grad student, get used to school life. Complete some easy quests and you'll get sweet rewards. Pretty good deal. I don't fully understand, but what would you like me to do? Well then, your first quest is to spend the weekend with someone. I already did that. Can it be with anyone? Yep, anyone works. You'll get a reward when you're done. I already did that. Can I get my money though? Give me the money, I already did it. What do you mean by give it a try? Don't you trust me? But I did it, give me my money. Give me my money. That's more like it. Though I still don't know what the fox spirit is up to, this quest itself doesn't seem too difficult. I'll give it a try, but I already did that. Give me my money. I want my money. I did it. I did it already. No, no, I need the money. Take a shower. Nice. Oops. Stress is down by 2. No, it's not. Okay, well, let's go outside. We went to the forest already. Oh, he's at the beach. Let's go hang out at the beach with Masaki. That's a loud siren. Taking a walk on the beach can help relieve stress, but will use up 1 day. Huh. Masaki. Shizuki? Does he like being scolded? I don't know. Let's save. You said what an ugly beach. It's got sand. It's got water. It's got sky. Let's see. Maybe he likes being scolded. What did you just say? I said your mom's. I'm joking. I didn't say that. That's mean. Praise him. Aw, you're so pink. Now let's hang out. I'll spend the day with Masaki. What made you choose computer science, Masaki? I remember him saying he didn't like his major. This. I just picked it randomly. What is with these children and their choice of major? We got the MC who picked her major because she wanted to get with somebody. We got this one who picked it at random. Like, what is going on here? Y'all just got money to burn. Do we know the current chaos level? When I get back to the room, I can check. Randomly? My girlfriend, said she'd break up with me if we didn't go to the same university. So that's why I ended up here. And where's your girlfriend? Is that your current girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. I was scared of getting dumped, so I just picked some majors from the brochure at random. Spent a few months cramming to get in. A few months? Masaki, are you some kind of genius? Okay, first off, sis, you spent 2 weeks cramming so that you could pass the exam to get into this computer science program at a top university on the island. Why are you so impressed by this man? You did the same thing. CIT's computer science program is the best in the country. It took me a whole year of preparation to get in. Oh, never mind. I just got lucky, that's all. That's not true. Not knowing what to say. So Masaki keeps trying to find topics. Masaki's affection increased slightly. Stress went down by 15. It's getting late. It's gotten so late. See you next time. After saying goodbye to Masaki, I make my way back to my apartment alone. Yay, I did my quest. Wait a minute, let's look at these stats. Yes, us. Our stress is that. Our chaos is 148. So we just need 2 more points and we can fap to another guy. Soon. 77, 78. Damn. They're not high enough yet. We need like 30 points with each of them. Less than 30, but still. So close. Soon one of you will be fat material. That's fine. Let's go take a shower. We at the beach all day. So, what's wrong with taking multiple showers? Well, of course you can poop multiple times. What do you mean you're tired? Go to sleep. Night fantasy. We need to relieve some stress. Yeah, that's it. Late at night, I lay in my cozy bed after taking a bath. After a bath is great. The burning desire hasn't faded one bit, so I get up to grab the $10. Who shall it be tonight? Like, I'm sorry, but that is just worded in such a funny way. Like, who will I fap to tonight? Will it be Masaki? Will it be Tetsu? Will it be Yanhi? Or will it be the old favorite, Haruaki senpai? Like it's a roster. Like we just got a roster of dudes to beat one off to. Oh God. Looks like it's old faithful Haruaki senpai. My affection's not high enough with the other guys. Like you just gotta rule it. I'm just like, ooh, I'm just gonna flip through the pages. Ah, yes, this one, Haruaki senpai. I'm feeling something nostalgic and comfortable. Haruaki senpai. I lose myself in passionate fantasies of Haruaki senpai. Afterwards, my fatigue eases slightly. By 6, chaos up by 17. You know what that means. We have enough to fap to somebody else. We just need to get those affection points up. The next day. Not bad. You've completed your first quest. Here's your reward. Yeah! 500? You gave me 1,000 for having a night fantasy. So you weren't trying to trick me after all. Of course not. What would I gain from tricking you? I don't know. Satisfaction. Your next mission is cooking challenge. Eh? I'm not very confident in my cooking skills. I know that's silly. Just make a sunny side up egg. I can definitely make a sunny side up egg. I guess. Don't underestimate sunny side ups. I don't like runny eggs. Can it be a hard fry? Getting the perfect shape and texture isn't easy, you know? Now, go to the convenience store and buy some eggs. Okay. Kitchen rookie. Deadline for English is in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got a message from Tetsu. Tetsu. No, I don't like runny eggs. Salmonella. Like, I want a hard fried egg, like, or scrambled runny eggs. Gosh. How are you handling the courses? To be honest, it's quite challenging. The assignment deadlines are really tight. Come to me if you're stuck with any major courses. Ooh. Why are y'all shocked by my dislike of runny eggs? I don't like runny eggs. There's something wrong with that. Jeez, guys. Jeez. Thank you, Carnation Aster. Thank you very much. If that's what takes me out, I was too weak. Oh my gosh. Okay. For the chat, since we're talking eggs, what is your preferred type of egg cooking? Boiled, poached, fried, fertilized, scrambled, deviled? How do you like your eggs? Fried or fertilized, fried or fertilized. Y'all should know this song. The old heads of the stream should know that song because I brought it up more than once. All right, but Tetsu is saying that we can come to him if we need help with studying, which we do because we're dumb. I feel bad always bothering you, Tetsu. Don't mention it. You need to keep your student loans at all costs, thanks. And is Loki going to be the love of her life? He is not. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Yeonhee is not going to be the love of my life. I hate him. This is not going to be an Alex situation, okay? This is not going to be Alex, where I hated Alex's guts, and then I fell hard for that bastard. It's not like that. It's also not going to be like it was with March, where I hated his guts, and then I fell for him. But I never hated March. That's a lie. I always loved March. He's perfect. But yeah. Y'all stop it. Just because I hate a character does not guarantee mean that I'm gonna like him. All you had to hear was peg. Listen, the fact that I can peg him made pursuing him a worthwhile endeavor. Now, I'm not gonna necessarily like having to pursue him, but I think the pegging part will make it all the better for me. Gosh. Why you gotta steal my joy? I find one little kernel of joy so I can pursue this man, so I can just deign to even try to romance him, and y'all is just like, she gonna fall in love with him. No, I gotta enjoy something of this. So I'm here and we're hanging out with Yeonhee today. Absolutely not. I gotta study. We're gonna hang out with Tetsu. But sometimes if you hate a character and do their route, you might love them. No, not really. It doesn't happen very often. If I hate a character, I hate a character. And it's a strong hatred. My feelings don't change that often. Sometimes I will give you, sometimes. But most of the time, if I go in hating a character, I continue to hate them throughout the process. Just because they're terrible people. All right. It's Monday. Let's go to class. Go study, fool. Wait. Which subject would you like to study? English, because that deadline is coming up real quick. I'll study English this week. Day 1 of class. I swear to God, if she falls asleep, we gonna fight. Yes, super focused, learned a lot. Don't you dare fall asleep. God damn it. Okay, not in good shape. Day 3. Fell asleep. Why are you falling asleep? Really in the zone today. Day 5. Not in good shape today. English progress 18%. Oh my God. Oh no, my deadline. Shoot. What's today? I got like a week. Girl, study. No, not that. Nope. Okay. Girl, we gotta study. Go study English. Studying on my own. Yeah, super focused on a Saturday. Get this girl a friggin' matcha, I beg. No. 7. Girl, what are you doing? Not enough. Not enough. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make an egg. I need to go to the store. What are they doing together? Wait a minute. Pause. Damn it. They're having relations in their apartment. That's if I manage to just maintain. You can buy gifts and ingredients at the convenience store. This won't consume time. Excellent. Ooh, donuts and soda. It's a Coke. Chocolate, oolong tea, onigiri, salmon sushi, cup noodle, burger, ooh, cheesecake, potato chips. Retro game? That is a Game Boy game. Headphones, watercolors, camera, fall to the moon. That sounds horrible. An ukulele. Vinyl record. Oh, eggs, we need that. Rice. Nori. Chicken. Beef. Tomato. Mushrooms and pork. That's bacon. I don't have that kind of money. You can't buy this stuff. Oh wait, no, we do have this money. Ooh, we could buy gifts. What can we do? I feel like Tetsu Tetsu like sci-fi novels. You sure? Watch it be Yanhee. I swear to God. Okay, we did it. Now run! Run, little me! Pinkie Pie likes the headphones. You know, interesting. I just found it funny to find that in a grocery store. Wait, which grocery store? That's the determining factor there. Pick up Dune next to the egg section. That would actually be really funny if you could just. Well, you can buy books in some grocery stores. They're usually like the best sellers, but you can actually buy books. 'Cause I know I used to get like the kids' books from the bookstore. Like Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. I got that at not a bookstore, at a grocery store, I meant. Let's see what they're doing. What are they doing? What are you doing? What y'all doing? Oh, they're in different rooms. Damn. What can I do? Because books are not a thing here in Brazil. Oh, what? You elaborate, please. I thought they would be together. Wait, can I cook in their kitchen? You can cook here. You can cook up to 3 times per day without consuming action points. Oh. An original dish? Freestyle cooking, no recipe used. What does that mean? All right. 1 egg. So they just put the egg in a pan, no oil, no butter, no nothing, just egg in pan. Interesting. Rick Sager, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bloody Tribe. It was a cheeky joke at how bad our basic education is. Oh no. The book market is plummeting more than ever. I know this because I translate for small publishers. Fair. This is true. That's not a fried egg. That's an egg. Sure, whatever. Cooking in progress. Fail due to low cooking skill. I hate it here. I have to buy another egg. God damn it! Get another damn egg. Buy another one just to be on the safe side. Get out of here. Gabe said nope, inedible. Like, what is this nonsense? Now back to their apartment. Back to use their kitchen again. Perfect. Who buys 1 egg? You'd be surprised how often you just need 1 egg. I had to knock on a neighbor's door because we were baking a cake and I just needed an egg because we had one. Yay, I completed the quest. Tetsu. Might be weird to just go to his room. We barely know each other. Girl, if you don't open it. I cannot talk to them? I need to study with Tetsu. Where are you? I texted him. Where is my message back? Mazuki, where you at? Hell, Yanhee, where you at? I can't do that to Haruaki. Bro, open your door. Open up! Fine, you stay in your room. Yeonhee needs something, unfortunately. Scold him. But he would like that. Freak. Okay, no. We won't scold him. Never mind. I lied. I'm waiting for one of these guys to like being scolded. Does he like being praised? Ew. What is that kind of response? What did we say to him that he's like, what did I say? Your hair is looking extra shiny today. Let's hang out. I'll spend a day with Sensei. Under duress. Not knowing what to say, we ended up discussing our research. Yeonhee Sensei's affection increased slightly. HCI progress +2. It's getting late. Shouldn't you head back? After saying goodbye to Sensei, I make my way back to my apartment alone. So they can come with us? I guess. Lower the stress. Take a bath. Take a shower. Take a dump. I need to lower my stress, but nothing lowers it. I think sleeping should lower stress, but that's just me. In most games, going to sleep actually relieves stress. I don't know why it's not relieving stress in this game, but I think it should. Cut that light off. It's time to call it a day. Night fantasy. Wait. Can we fantasize about someone else? The burning desire hasn't faded one bit. So I get up to grab the tin box. Who shall it be tonight? Damn it. Just Haruaki senpai. I lose myself in passionate fantasies of Haruaki senpai. Afterwards, my fatigue eases slightly. Down by 12, chaos is up by 12. Equivalent exchange. The next day. Congrats on making the perfect sunny side up. Yeah. Though eggs taste better raw, no they don't. Can't understand why humans like them cooked. Salmonella. Sometimes you really do say things like a fox. Here's your reward. Mushroom chicken porridge. Ooh, complicated recipe. Isn't this the porridge Mom used to cook when I was little? Yep, I just helped you remember something you already knew. What? I just helped you remember something you already knew, sis. What do you mean by that? Nothing. Okay. Next mission, time to give someone a gift. Whether it's something you cooked yourself or bought from the store. Both count as gifts. Just don't give ingredients as gifts. Oh, so I cannot, okay. So essentially, this isn't Stardew, where I can run around just giving everybody eggs. So I can't give a raw egg to one of the guys. Fine, whatever. Can I give it to anyone this time too? Go pick someone you want to get closer with. Received new quest. Give a gift. Oh, who is this? Didn't see your message. Shut up. Yes, you did. What are you up to? Totally forgot to reply. Sorry. Crying emoji. Are you serious? Ugh, whatever. Haruaki didn't even say anything. Not Haruaki. Yeonhee didn't even respond. This man left us on red. Where are you at? I'm just gonna keep sending where you at text until he responds. Oh my gosh. Like I do. I'm terrible at replying. Listen, I respond eventually, but Yeonhee just disrespectful. Yeonhee doesn't like me, and I don't care. I don't care. Go to the lab. Masaki! Good morning! Tatsu! Tetsu! Oh, it's you? That's fine. Morning, Masaki. Tetsu. Would you like to join our research discussion, Suzuki? I haven't decided what to do this week, so I thought I'd drop by and say hello. Tetsu and I are here on weekdays. Feel free to come chat with us. Doesn't have to be about research. Just chat with Masaki. The lab's gonna be way more fun with you around. I need to get this English score up, so... Research. Come back when human-computer interaction and software development. Are you kidding me? No. Never mind. My English progress reaches 60. Oh my god. Where are we at? Cooking. English is at 25. Gosh. I need to study. Yes, get some rest, Lana. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try to. Well, first I'm gonna save because saving saves lives. Hey, failed dish. Look at the way it looks. Hey, boo. You look like somebody who likes to read. Oh, he likes it. Not bad taste in gifts, thanks. I gave him a gift, he liked it. Now praise him. Oh. Did he not like being praised? I don't understand. Let's study. We need to get our English up. Very son, for no reason. I'm gonna study some English. I swear to God. Really in the zone, that's right. Yes, we're getting better. Damn, I spoke too soon. Super focused today. I've learned a lot. Damn. English progress is up by 18. Stress is up by 27, of course. You figured out how to give gifts, haven't you? Yes, I have. If you want to boost relationships quickly, give lots of gifts. The more the merrier, right? Here's your reward. Yeah! Ooh, 1,000. With such power, could you maybe pay my tuition? That. No can do. That would mess up the laws of cause and effect. I was just thinking out loud. Dang. Anyway, if you want more money, keep doing these quests. Next quest, take a relaxing walk at the beach, forest, or park. This counts as a quest too? Grad school can get pretty stressful, so relaxation is super important, especially when you don't want to spend money. Nice. Sounds like a lot of Mr. Fox Spirit, but go off. Facts. Let's see. Revising PhD application paperwork. Where you at? Went to the convenience store and all the special desserts were sold out. Oh, so you like cheesecake. Where you at? Oh, you gonna keep ignoring me? Where are you? Where you at? Well, it's Saturday, right? Oh yeah, the relationships. 80. 97, we're so freaking close. Do you see that? We're so close. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Talk to me. Need something? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna save right here. Praise him. I'll spend the day with Tetsu. What made you choose computer science? Because I'm interested in it, I guess. Okay. It's wonderful to study something you love. Can't argue with that. My father's a banker. He initially wanted me to study finance, and why didn't you? Choosing computer science was one of the few life decisions I made on my own. Oh. Not knowing what to say, Tetsu starts telling me about the bugs he encountered in his code. Tetsu's affection slightly increased. Oh, software development progress went up. Well then, time to head back. After saying goodbye to Tetsu, I make my way back to my apartment alone. I think it's time, guys. I think it's time. Ah, we did it! We can now beat one out to Tetsu! I'm excited. Let me take a shower first. Gotta make sure we're squeaky clean. Get all relaxed. My stress went down slightly. Oh yeah! You didn't see Sweet Mouth? Wait for it. Yes. Yes, it's time. Turn the lights down low. Get comfy. Time to call it a day. Night fantasy. Late at night, I lay in my cozy bed after taking a bath. The burning desire hasn't faded one bit, so I get up to grab the tin box.
Put your hands up. You are arrested for being horny. You're going to horny jail.
Why I gotta go to horny jail? No, we're not running. Also, hi, second doubly. Did it not play your thing? Aw, let's see. Oh, that's your, thanks for the resubscribe second. I appreciate it. Okay, why is it being dumb? Hold on. I gotta do it this way because it's being silly. Let's see. Not power up, stand up. Oh, here it is. There you go. 1 for second.
Run.
There you go. 1 for you. Yes, the tin box. Also, hi, Umbra T. Second, you came at racism on Black History Month. There is no racism here. Secondly, I love that you came in right when we're about to beat one out to a character. This brings me joy. Who shall it be tonight? Tattoos available! Yes! I don't really want to do this. What do you mean? It's not like I have anything against Tetsu. What you mean you don't want to do this? He's the one who makes me feel the most at ease in our research group, and I really want to be friends with him. Are you kidding me? And it's certainly not for lack of attraction. Though he's not an eye-catching, handsome guy like Masaki, Tetsu... Did she just insult this man? He ain't even here to defend himself. She said he's average. She said, though he's not an eye-catching, handsome guy like Masaki, Tetsu's looks and build are exactly my type, girl. She said he a butterface. Yo. But if I cross that line and start thinking of him as more than just a friend, I might actually fall for him. Girl, you just beating one out. It's not that serious. That would complicate things. No, it won't. I should probably skip it today. No! So she can only beat one out to Haruaki senpai. I worked hard to get the affection points up. And she said, nah, I can't do that to Tetsu, but you're perfectly fine doing this to Haruaki. Not, I'm actually tight. I'm mad. I am hot right now. This is some bullshit. I am personally offended by this. I'm meeting Haruaki senpai next week. I've been so excited and nervous that I haven't slept well all week. Well, at least we go find out. Maybe this is why Haruaki isn't replying to your text. Well, I don't have Masaki yet. I didn't raise affection with him. I did it with Tetsu. I wanted the first time to be with Tetsu. This game is rude. Senpai, he must like me too, right? That's an odd thing to say when somebody says that they see you like a daughter. Okay, there is Delulu, and then there is this girl. Like, if you look up Delulu in the dictionary, Shizuki's face is right there. This girl says, Senpai, he must like me too, right? This is after the man said, I think of you like a daughter. And then had the audacity to ask us if there were any hot single guys in our group, because he wants to make sure that he's handing his daughter over to a respectable man. End quote. Like, I'm not even making this up. And she's like, Senpai, he must like me too, right? We about to see in a week. We about to see in a week. While I'm not 100% sure about his feelings, I'm about 70 to 80% confident. I don't know why I would have zero confidence. I would actually abort mission because there's no way. Looking back, whenever I texted him, he always replied to my messages instantly. That doesn't mean anything. No matter what topic I brought up, he would always chat with me late into the night. That doesn't mean anything. When I was living at university, I would receive gifts and sweets from him. My classmates already assumed I had a caring boyfriend. Because he looks at you like a daughter, he's buying you teddy bears and candy, girl. Gifts and sweets. You see what she said. Gifts and sweets. What kind of gifts and what kinds of sweets? I guarantee it's what you would give a daughter. And recently, our messages have been getting more and more flirty. He sent one heart emoji, but she had to send that first. And then and when she asked him how he felt about her, he said, and I quote, I think of you like a daughter. What is flirty about that? What kind of weird kink y'all got over here? I can't even. I mean, when you think about it, he's doing all the things someone does when they're into you. No, he is not. Let us pray for this girl. Let us pray for this child. Moreover, working so hard to apply for grad school just to follow in his footsteps and become someone more worthy of him, it's never gonna happen. Finding mutual love with my Prince Charming. Could this manga-like scenario really be happening to me? Absolutely not. The phone rings. The phone ringing interrupts my daydreaming. Is it Haruaki-senpai calling it? No, it's Tetsu or Masaki. It's Haruaki, of course. Hey, is this Shizuki? It's Haruaki. Hello? You sound like you're in a good mood. Yeah, just fantasizing about you. Well, someone is taking me to an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet next week. Is he going to tell us he can't go? He's going to tell us he can't go. The other end of the line suddenly goes quiet. What's wrong? Shizuki, I have some good news. The team wanted me to give a speech at the Global Developers Conference, of course. Is it the one you mentioned before? That's amazing. Thanks, but the conference is next Monday. Where is it then? San Francisco. When are you planning to go? I have to fly tomorrow. Then how long will you be there? Motherfucker. Give up. Why are you looking shocked? Why are you looking surprised? Why are you looking gobsmacked? We all knew this was gonna happen. This man is flaky. I see. So I can't see you next week, right? I'm so sorry. No, you're not. My heart drops to my stomach. I'm not allowed to make a fuss about it. This is a rare opportunity for him after all. No worries. The conference presentation is more important. I'll be back in 2 weeks. Come see me then. Absolutely not. Sure, make sure you prepare well for your presentation. I'll definitely make it up to you double time, Shizuki. I don't understand why these sirens just be whizzing by my street, man. It's fine, thanks, guys. Doing your job. civic duty and all that. Of course, don't you dare break this promise. I'm disappointed we can't meet up, but this is just because Haruaki-senpai is so good. The company picked him to give a speech at such an important conference. How much you want to bet he's not giving a speech? He is meeting his fiance or whatever. While I want him to be with me, I also hope for his career success. I'm so torn. Get out of here. It's fine. 2 weeks will fly by. Shut up. Speak for yourself. I have to play those 2 weeks, okay? They don't just be flying by. Surely, we'll meet soon, right? No, we're not going to meet until December. The next day, ugh. The HCI project was to build an AI application. I wanted to use large language models to train a chatbot. But ran into many problems right from the start. I tried patching together bits of code from here and there, but all I'm getting are error messages. It just doesn't work. Go talk to Tetsu. Yeah, I wonder if Tetsu has time to help me out. Where you at? Okay. Come to the lab, I'm here. Sure, I'm coming right now. Great, Tetsu agreed to help. I should go meet him in the lab. So you tried to call the existing API, but it wouldn't run. That's pretty much it. Let me see your code. I hand my laptop to Tetsu. He goes through the program line by line, trying to find the issue. What's this code supposed to be? Tetsu points at a confusing string of code on the screen. I rack my brains, but can't remember why I wrote it that way. Sorry, I don't remember. You need to comment your own code. Okay, this I remember. Yes, you do need to do that because you know what the fuck you're doing because you're not gonna remember all the time. Dumbass. I always thought it was fine as long as I could understand it. No, it's not. You always comment shit. Like, oh my God, girl. I don't even code, and I know that. And I know that from using SAS. Like, bruh. Because I would do shit and forget and be confused as hell later. If you work at a company, you're always working in teams. Nobody's gonna understand your code if you don't comment them. Exactly. I mean, you can't even understand it yourself now, right? I understand. I'll work on it. Tetsu lets out a small sigh, then opens his computer and sends me something. Wait, is this a code commenting guide? Yes, it is. Yeah, I put together some best practices for commenting code. Just sent you some examples to look at. If you want me to understand your code, stick to these guidelines. Thank you, Tetsu. Don't mention it. I just want to save my own time. Fair point. As for your code, looks like you're missing some key commands when calling the API. That's why it won't run. Wait, you spotted the problem already? Of course he did, because he's a coding whiz. Just a hunch. If I add a few lines here, Tetsu swiftly types a few commands on the keyboard and redeploys the code. It's working! A small window popped up on the screen. Whatever Tetsu added has fixed it. This is an open source algorithm for text sentiment analysis. Looks like you did your homework. Why do you sound so surprised? Yes, I came across this algorithm while reading papers and thought it would be perfect. Just don't forget to cite it in your paper. Masaki can help you with the citation format. Oh, that's nice. By the way, do you not like reading papers, Tetsu? It's not that. I'm just not great with languages. Oh. Both English and Japanese are a struggle for me. Huh? Isn't Japanese your first language? No, Chinese is my mother tongue. Interesting. My mom is from China too. Okay, commonality. You speak Chinese? No, not a lick. I was born here and barely know any Chinese. I tried learning before, but couldn't keep it up. Aw, he's disappointed. But your Japanese is amazing, Tetsu. I never would have guessed it wasn't your first language. Had to be. People judge you if your Japanese isn't perfect. My Japanese teacher told us that. Yes, they do judge. She was very adamant about us like writing correctly and speaking correctly. She was like, they will judge you and they won't correct your ass. And I was like, thank you very much. She's very nice about it though. What? No way. That can't be right. This is hard to believe. After the de-surname movement, things like last names and ethnic backgrounds were supposed to be totally private in Shishima. De-surname movement, what's that? Is there a glossary where I can read all these terms or no? You're not supposed to ask about it if someone doesn't bring it up themselves, and discriminating against someone's background is completely off limits. Interesting. Someone could get in serious trouble for discriminating against people just because of their Japanese. He's like, girl, what fantasy world do you live in? You're more innocent than I thought. Exactly. He's like, okay, yeah, sure. You don't actually believe a few official policies can make discrimination disappear, do you? As a black person, hard agree. I'm with Tetsu on this one, like, sis. Just because there's a policy does not mean anybody is just gonna hand wave discrimination. Look at what they're doing now. They're trying to roll back all this DEI stuff. Like, bro, just because you got a paper that says that they have to respect you does not mean that they will. Looks into the camera. We have to at least admit society's moving forward. Is it? Then do you believe discrimination will eventually be eliminated? Absolutely not. Not sure about it. Not sure about that. Chaos plus 15. At least we're being realistic though. Huh? Didn't you just say no one would look down on me because of my poor Japanese? I mean, that's fair. In high school, I was severely mocked by my classmates because of my body shape. The school rules about respect for others and zero tolerance for bullying were just empty words. Your body shape. But I don't want to bring that up with Tetsu. It's all in the past, and I don't need anyone's pity. It's not pity, it's being empathetic. Even if policies can stop unfair treatment, it doesn't mean people will truly accept those who are different from them. Exactly. They're both cynics. If you want to hide surnames, all it takes is passing a law. But prejudices deeply rooted in people's hearts is not that easy to erase. I'm pessimistic about this. As long as humans exist, we'll never be rid of discrimination completely. I agree with Tetsu. I 100% agree with Tetsu. Whatever, I've been rambling about boring stuff. You must be falling asleep. Actually, no. Yes, humans do be humaning, for sure. Do we got a big rack or something? Yes, we actually do have a big rack, Khadijah. Next time we go back to the room, I'll show you the character's portrait. But it's not boring stuff, Tetsu. That's actually really important stuff to talk about, and I'm glad you felt comfortable sharing that with me. No, I'm very interested. Could you tell me about the discrimination you've experienced, Tetsu? Okay, first off, that's a weird thing to say to another person. Yes, please, do tell me about the discrimination you've experienced. I'd love to hear about how you were persecuted by other people because of your race, ethnicity, and how you speak. Please, I do wish to corroborate with you about discrimination. Just like, what the hell? Like, yes, please, tell me about all of the times you were persecuted against. Girl, are you HR? I would hope not. Why are you interested in that kind of stuff? Good point. I'm just curious, but it's okay if you don't want to talk about it. Another follow-up that you should never say out loud. First off, if you're going to ask somebody about the discrimination they faced, fine. But don't follow it up when they ask why by, oh, I'm just curious. I just want to know about all the bad shit that's happened in your life. Absolutely not. Oh, I've also experienced similar things in my life. And I just wanted to know to help me better understand the sentiments of other people. Like, spin that shit. Like, find a way to make it sound like you're not just like, oh, just on a whim. I was 8 when my parents and I immigrated here. Oh, we had a whole backstory and no music. He pauses for a moment before deciding to open up. Not the sad music. I didn't know any Japanese when I first got here. Had to force myself to go to school every day. Didn't have a single friend. Oh, Tetsu. When I first started learning Japanese, other kids brutally made fun of me because of my accent. Fuck those kids. One of them even said, I heard your country is poor and your parents only came here to steal our money. Who is that little shit? We need to go find them and beat their ass. That's horrible. Didn't you tell anybody about this? No. What? Yeah, why would he? My parents were already stressed out about work. My little problems weren't worth adding to their worries. But that's not just some small problem. Back then, I thought I was just being mocked because of my Japanese. So I studied Japanese desperately. At one point, I even refused to speak Chinese, pushed away anything to do with Chinese culture, and started using the Japanese reading of my name. Ah, what's the Chinese reading of it, Tetsu? Looking back now, I was such an idiot. Oh, Tetsu! I want to hug him. My undergrad thesis is about identity and second-generation immigrants. The conclusion was that everyone's native culture and language are crucial parts of who they are. Yeah, I only started realizing after going to high school. Things got better with the discrimination by then. I guess as people get older, they get better at hiding it, that part. I love how he doesn't say it goes away. They just get better at hiding it. Or maybe they just learn to keep their prejudices to themselves. But I've been using the Japanese reading of my name for so long, just seemed easier to keep it. What's your Chinese name? Yeah, I want to know too. Yes, your Chinese name, what is it? It doesn't matter. I want to then you tell me what it is. The way he brushes it off so casually, Tetsu must have gone through a lot. But it also made me angry. Just because people can't pronounce it, he's given up on his own name. If you want to fight discrimination, you have to start with the little things, even if it seems pointless. Tell me how to say it properly. Is that a threat? It's Che on my passport. I need a pronunciation guide for that. He seemed a bit shy as he softly pronounced his Chinese name. It's a sound that doesn't exist in Japanese. I can see why it'll be hard for people to say it here. Oh yeah, but what's it for like an American English speaking person? Would you like me to call you by your Chinese name? That's not necessary. Oh, we just embarrassed him. Like I said, since no one can pronounce it right, I'd rather not go back to using my Chinese name. Damn, it could have been a bonding moment. Besides, even if you're the only one using it, others wouldn't know you're calling me. It doesn't matter what other people know. It's me calling you. I try to hold on to the sound in my head, but maybe because I don't know Chinese, after just a few seconds, it starts slipping away. Suddenly, I feel this overwhelming panic. Like if I don't do something right now, his real name will just vanish forever. I have to write it down right now. I frantically grab a pen from the desk and write the 3 letters on my palm. That's actually really romantic that she did that. Now you have a piece of him with you always. Hey, what are you doing? I'm writing your name on me because you own me. I didn't want to forget, so I wrote it down. No, I mean, isn't that permanent marker? Then you'll be with me forever. Oh, I guess I just gave myself a tattoo. What is wrong with you? No, I don't know, a lot of things. No, don't wipe it off. Tetsu digs around in the cabinet to find some rubbing alcohol. He squeezes some onto the black ink on my palm. He explains how alcohol breaks down permanent ink, then wipes it away with a tissue. No! It's faded quite a bit. Just wash the rest off with toothpaste when you get home. I'm not wasting toothpaste on that. Thank you, Tetsu. You idiot. Oh, he called me an idiot. Oh no. I do like when they nag me a little bit. Don't do weird stuff like that anymore. Tetsu. Even though he is scolding me, his voice is gentle, not angry at all. Tetsu really is a kind person. The deadline for the software DDL1 is in 2 weeks. I haven't touched it yet. I'll have to cram these 2 weeks. Better reply when I can. What's good? I heard this detergent can remove oil-based ink. Thanks, Tetsu. The ink's all cleaned up. Because you helped me clean it up quickly. If left too long, it will seep into your skin and it'll be super hard to wash off. That's the point. I want you to always be with me, Tetsu. Then it would really become a tattoo. Don't be freaking ridiculous. Girl, bye. I love her. Now. Totally sorry. Forgot to reply. Whatever. Where you at? This man gonna ignore me and I'm gonna keep sending texts. Where you at? Every other day. Where you at? You gonna respond to me? That's Monday. Okay. Software DDL. Save. Oh yeah. I wanted to show you guys the heroine. See? Look. She a little busty gal. I love that we keep blowing him up. He is gonna respond to me. But yeah, we got big boobies. We're doing okay, I guess. 82% with Masaki. 132 with Tetsu. And 22 with Yanhee. That's fine. How do we raise this? Software DDL. Do we raise that by going to the lab? Yeah, but can we do that by going to the lab or? Oh, it keeps going. I guess going to the lab. Can I? No, the computer is for, I can read web, ebooks. I can read an ebook, but not study. I think, well, let's just study software. Sure. Day 1 of class. Girl, if you fall asleep. Really in the zone today. Really in the zone today. Super focused today. Let's go. Better not fall asleep. God damn it. Hey, super focused. 4 out of 5 days. We did good. Yeah, my stress went up though. Tonight is the deadline for the English DDL. Hey, I did it! We did it! Our stress went down and our charm went up. It's a text. Who could it be? Also, not Haruaki. Let's not forget, where you at? Sure you did. Where you at? Where you at? He responded! Oh my gosh, he responded! You're coding? Oh my gosh. He responded! Did you see that? Don't forget to take a relaxing walk in the park. Cheats. Okay, I don't know any cheats. Right, but he responded. About charm, about stress, about chaos. Sometimes choices require a certain chaos level to unlock. While it only affects some dialogue in the demo, in the full version, it'll determine which story routes you can access. Oh. Your choices will increase or decrease your chaos level. To lower your chaos, try taking walks in the park, by the beach, or in the forest. Yes, I want to increase my chaos level. Then if you want to increase it, keep doing night fantasies or go drinking. Nice. Our chaos level is super high. It's 190 to a 500, but our charm is so low, so low. Why would I lower that? That's not okay. Let's go out. Let's go. Is that Tetsu over there? We're gonna save a lot. I'm gonna walk around. Wait, go back. Surrounded by nature, I momentarily forgot my troubles amidst the songs of birds and the flowing stream. Hey, my chaos went down. No! No! Masaki? You forgot to reply. What are you up to? Yeonhee? Damn. I lost my chaos. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Where are we at with Tetsu? 133. What are we at with Masaki? We are at 85%. Because we haven't spent any time with him, so. I guess we should spend time with him at some point. Taking a shower because my stress is really high. Taking a dump so my stress can go down too. Alright, now it's time. Time to call it a day. Night fantasy. Alright, we won't do it to Tetsu anymore. The burning desire hasn't faded one bit, so I get up to grab the tin box. Who shall it be tonight? Well, clearly Tetsu is not an option. Well, actually, Well, it is higher. Let's try Tetsu. But thinking of him always... Wait. Is it gonna work? I fell asleep while thinking about Tetsu. Not the desired results, but fine. A random fact from Second Doubly. Thank you for redeeming that channel reward. Let's see. Random fact. I My favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion from Gen 2. Yes. My favorite Pokemon type is Fire type because fire. Who doesn't like fire? I've only not picked a fire type twice. First one was Turtwig in Gen 4. And the second one was... I got a water type once. Who was it? It wasn't Piplup. Gosh, I can't remember the second one. It was, you said top 3 Pokemon types? Fire, Dark, and then... Water. Yep. Those are my top 3 Pokemon types. I lean water type, but depends on how cute I find the Pokemon and its evolution. I tend to go with fire because fire burns everything. It just kills everything in my brain. My very first Pokemon was a Cyndaquil. I started with Gen 2, and my very first Pokemon was a Cyndaquil that I raised up into a Typhlosion that I named Tracy, after a kid that I knew from my brother's football field. His name was Tracy, and I thought it was a fun name for a boy, so I named my Typhlosion Tracy. And I've named every Typhlosion I've ever had after that point Tracy, in honor of the first Tracy. But, yeah, no, I picked Turtwig because it was just cute. It was cute and dumb looking. And then it became a giant Torterra, which was even better, so I don't know. But yeah, Gen 4 is the only time where I got a grass type. I usually don't pick them because they're dumb. yeah, that's that. Well, at least I fell asleep thinking about Tetsu. That's a step, I guess. My stress went down, but my chaos didn't go up. My phone rings. Ugh. Guess where I am? San Francisco? Bingo! More specifically, I'm at the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I was there too. It looked like something out of, I just had it and I lost it. Silent Hill. Yeah, when I went, it was in May. And it was super cloudy and foggy, and it literally looked like something out of Silent Hill. Just looking at all the fog covering it, I felt like I was going to die. We were on one of those like double-decker bus tour things, so we drove over the bridge. And coming up on it, seeing all the fog just like rolling off the like hill into it was terrifying. And then we just went into the fog and you could not see anything. It was actually kind of terrifying, to be honest. You can't see 10 feet in front of you. Exactly. It was just really terrifying. So you didn't feel like you were in the Full House intro? No, I didn't. It was very creepy. But I did do it. So, you know, I got to see it at least once. I mean, I live on the East Coast, so the chances of me going to the West Coast are always pretty slim. But my job, we had a conference in San Francisco that year, and I didn't realize I was going to have to go, but they sent me. So I ended up going to San Francisco. This year I'll be in Boston and San Antonio for some conferences. You got to drive like 30 miles per hour. Exactly. It was like really terrifying. I have a bunch of pictures, but yeah, it's just, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Good for you being in San Francisco. So cold. Are you still upset about the seafood buffet? I hate to say this, but Haruaki, it's not about the food. It's about spending time with you. How dense can this man be? Not at all. I wouldn't get angry over something like that. I won't get angry over something like missing a chance to confess. Right. By the way, how did your conference presentation go? Pretty good. Got lots of questions from the audience. I'll be back next week. Then we can meet. You're a liar and a cheat. So, have you relaxed in nature yet? Sure, it might not be as stress relieving as karaoke, but hey, it's free. Make good use of it when you're broke. Thanks, Fox. Being broke, isn't that just my usual? Well then, keep doing my quests. Here's your reward. I got a camera. I already bought the, oh my god. Why did I buy the sci-fi novel if I was just gonna get one for free? But isn't it a bit lonely to relax by yourself? If you want company, try raising someone's affection level. Next question. Next quest. Raise someone's affection level to 100. I did that. I was like, I already did that. Give me my reward. It's a text from Tetsu. Hey, Ashita text looking for part-time interns. You in? Oh, hell yeah. Ashita Tech? Isn't that where Haruaki Senpai works? Though he's at the Ashita Tech HQ in Grandview City, pretty far from here. Wait a minute. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We came to this school so that we could be worthy of Haruaki Senpai. I thought that was because he lived here. He doesn't even live here. Why didn't you just move to where he was? It's cheaper to just move to his city. Why are we her? Shizuki, I cannot with you. Even though it's in a different city, working at the same company as Senpai is all I've ever wanted. Girl, you an unpaid intern. That's not working. She's unlearned. I can't. But do I even have what it takes? Shut up. By the way, why are you asking me? Aren't you doing grad school to find a job? No, I'm doing grad school to get a man. Having Ashita Tech on your resume would be quite useful for job hunting. Just emailed you the details. If you're interested, contact the hiring manager. They replied quickly, asking me to come in for an interview on Monday. I'll just have to wing it. She's here to get her MRS. I cannot with you, Khadijah. Not her MRS. Not her Mrs. And maybe a degree. Jesus. Nothing to do. Just another boring day. Good to know. Haraki. Not Haraki. Yonhee. Where you at? I'm just gonna keep sending him texts. I feel like he's gonna block me at some point and just be like, stop abusing my phone number. These are all the quests. Oh, that was Tetsu's story when he told us about his discrimination. Yeah, see, we can only read ebooks. I'm gonna save again because saving saves lives. Yes, yes. And I should probably study software. Yup. Shoot. Where do I study? Where's study happen? We study. He's in the forest. Will this up my coding level? Oh, Masaki? Fine. Might be weird to go into his room. We barely know each other. I can't. He has to come outside. I need him to come outside his building. I don't want to work with this man. Need something. Ugh. You did good. Praise. No. Hang out. I'll spend a day with Sensei. What keeps you busy usually, Sensei? Writing papers for professors, teaching, dealing with your endless questions. You know what? Fuck you too, bro. I can't with this man. Oh, he checks his phone. He leaves me on red. He reads the text messages. He just doesn't respond to me. My endless questions? Oh, you ain't begun to hear all my questions, bro. Sounds busy. Would I be interrupting if I came by for a chat on weekends? Yes. Yes, you would. I shouldn't bother you then. Well, weekends are fine. Oh, we have his approval. Not knowing what to say, we ended up discussing our research. Ew, gross. It's fine. It's getting late. Shouldn't you head back? Ugh. It's not up. Ah, shoot. I raised the wrong one. Tetsu. I'm gonna save because we're gonna beat our meat too. Tetsu. First, we're gonna take a shower. Get all nice and squeaky clean. Feeling refreshed after the shower. My stress went down. Then we're gonna take a poop. Nice. And now we turn down the lights. Get that mood lighting in. Shh! Khadijah, don't jinx this. We might be able to do it this time. I lay in my cozy bed after taking a bath. There's a burning desire. The burning desire hasn't faded one bit. So I get up to grab the tin box. Who shall it be tonight? Tetsu. God damn it. But thinking of him always brings me comfort. I fell asleep while thinking about Tetsu. Well, at least my stress is gone. It's fine. The next day. Looks like you're getting along with them now. So, now that you've raised their affection, do you get to know them a bit more? Here's your reward. Amures! That's the next quest. Not bad. Already asking for more quests. I need money. The rewards are real after all. While weekends are great for bonding with boys, they're also perfect for studying. Next question. Go study at school on Sunday. It's a group meeting today. Have you decided on your thesis topic? Not yet. I've been busy with coursework and internships last month. That's okay, you still have time. The thesis proposal is due by the end of the second semester, so you can decide before then. I see, I need to come up with a thesis topic before the second semester ends. Do you have any suggestions, Eden? This is your thesis. I trust in Suzuki's own choice. You are useless. But I'm quite lost here. Why don't you ask other lab members? You might get some inspiration. The professor doesn't give any suggestions. Does she want me to figure it out on my own? Yes, that's what she just said. I should discuss it with the others. Let's talk with Masaki. Masaki, what's your I don't know why I said it like that. Masaki, what's your thesis topic? Oh, it's Shizuku. That's weird. That's suspicious. Why are you studying me? Tetsu and I are working on a voice emotion detection system. What's that? We score the emotions in someone's voice to analyze their mood. For example, if we detect 25% happiness and 75% neutral, what does neutral sound like? In someone's tone, we can determine their mood as calm. Interesting, interesting. So to answer your question, sorry, I had to lean in to read what you were saying. Yes, I did do all the endings for Bewitching Sinners for the Steam trophies, but I didn't do all the guys. I did Thane's route and I did Arsham, but I didn't do Lyall and I didn't do Quill. But I did do the true ending, and I'm satisfied with how that ended. I did all the witch endings, which kind of satisfied with that, question mark. And I was really only interested in Thane and Arsham, so it worked in the end for me. I might go back and do Quill, but right now I kind of have to play Despera Drops. I just got it, my review copy. So that will be my focus until I finish. And Despera Drops has a very long common route. So unfortunately, that is what I've been doing for the past week. I literally finished my first playthrough of Bewitching Sinners when I got my copy of Despera Drops. So it was like perfect timing to move on to something else. I did Quill's first since he brought you there, but really wanted to go back and do Arsham, and I've even gotten 4 out of 6 of the endings so far. I've gotten all 6 of the endings. I cleared them bitches out. Ivan's backstory was insane. I was like, that is just so sad and so tragic. Like, they really made me feel bad for that man. And now I'm looking forward to the DLC where you can date him, because the dev is working on a DLC where you can date Ivan and the original Palmier. And I'm like, I would like to date Ivan now, please. And Ivar. Jesus, I don't know why I said Ivan. But I'd like to date Ivar now, please. And thank you, because baby need a hug. Baby need a whole hug. All the hugs. Like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played it yet, but like, it's so sad. And it explains a lot of what he does and why he does it. I was just like, damn, I can't even be mad at this man for all the stuff he does, because if I had that kind of a raw deal, I would be wrecking shit too. Though Seth is chaotic. Seth is super chaotic for no reason. Yeah, he gets all the passes. That was just like, and there was a CG. I was like, why is there a CG for this? I don't need to see that. The words were enough. Like, the words, like him describing it was plenty. And then they had the audacity to draw a CG and show it to me. Why am I looking at this? Bro, but that Harlots patch, that Harlots DLC, yo, that was masterwork. Uncensored sex scenes. Perfection. Also, thank you for the follow, Teddy Bear Bree. Welcome. It was that $3. There should have been more, but God, it was good. It was so good. I was like, oh. But I will say this, some of them sex scenes just be popping out of nowhere. Like after Quill's first date, I was like, bro, you just met him. Why are y'all fucking? Then I was like, oh wait. I was like, Quill knows you. He knows that you're not the real Palmier. So of course he would be ready to jump in the sack with you right off the bat. Because like the other guys, you don't get sex scenes with them until at least their second date. And in Thane's case, it's like his third date. So it makes sense that you don't have sex scenes with them early on because they don't know that you're not the real Palmier. So it would be deceptive to sleep with them. With Quill, no such qualms because that man already knows. He knows that you're not the real one and he knows what he's getting into. So I was like, all right, bet. I got only one of Arsham's even though I had everyone max. Really? That's not fair. I got 2 of Quill's. I had 1 of Arsham, but I also wasn't pursuing him at the time. I got the other ones when I was actually on his route. And then I thought I was missing something with Thane, but I realized Thane's weren't until like later on. So I got all of his sex scenes. Quill's heart raises the slowest. I also like a challenge. That's true. Yeah, Quill and Thane were harder to romance. Thane is a tough nut to crack because he acts like he's very happy-go-lucky and just chill, but that man has got trauma. So it's harder to woo him than it is the others. And you have to do like everything in a specific order in order to get him. And if you don't do one quest, it doesn't work out for you. And I was so goddamn mad about that. Still mad about this. I had to restart the whole goddamn game just because of Thane. Which means if I didn't have to do that, I probably would have been able to do Quill, but it's fine. It's fine. Nobody cares. It's fine. It's fine. I'm so fine with that. Arsham was easy because that man is in love with you no matter what. I was naughty with the love potions and felt incredibly guilty. Not you using a love potion. I did not use a love potion on any of them because I'm a decent person. I did not use subterfuge or anything. They just loved me because of me. Jeez. Not on them. I didn't brew the love potion because I told sis you can't force love. I was like, that's not how that works. Yeah, I thought about brewing it for her, but she seemed real sketch. And I was like, no. And the guy she was going to use it on, he is Poppy's cousin or something like that. And Poppy is a werewolf. I was not trying to upset a werewolf for the lulz. So I said, absolutely not. Somebody mentioned it to me. I think it was the librarian. Also, I love that the librarian is fucking the vampire like combat teacher. That Vilkava. I love that for them. I bet she gets upset. Like, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna tempt fate. So I'm glad I didn't tempt fate. I might go back and do it another day, but I learned my lesson. I was like, I done mess with everybody's life. We're not doing that. But we can talk about this later. Khadijah. Not you distracted me. It sounds simple on paper, but once you actually try it, so many things can go wrong. By the way, have you decided on your topic? I haven't decided yet. Do you have any suggestions, Masaki? Yeah, a suggestion? Yeah, I want to hear from you. For you? Why you hunched over like that? Ugh. Stand up straight, please. How about choosing something related to your undergraduate major? Sociology? You mean combining it with sociology? Exactly. But sociology deals with things that don't have definitive answers. Every topic turns into this endless debate. It's like standing on quicksand. That's why I switched to computer science. That's not why you switched to computer science, you a liar. That's exactly what makes it interesting. There's no single answer. Eh? Once you find the answer to something, all the excitement's gone. No. But when there's no right answer, you can keep digging deeper and deeper. Isn't that fascinating? I think you should change your major. Don't you feel helpless when you can never know if you're on the right track? Hey, it's all about the journey, not the destination. Yeah. Sounds like somebody who's rich. That reeks of money and privilege. I came to Masaki for practical advice and somehow wound up in a philosophical debate. A sociology-related topic, huh? Maybe that's not such a crazy idea after all. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if we based our thesis around whether or not relationships were as set in stone as they are? Like, what if our thesis was the fact that we could break these guys up? Like, they're in relationships and the whole thesis is like whether we could break them up. I don't know how that would tie in with computer science, but I'm curious. I have an interview at Ashita Tech this afternoon. Okay. Oh, that's a nice lobby. Following the email's instructions, I met with the tech lead handling recruitment. His name is George. Energetic guy about Yanhee Sensei's age with gold rimmed glasses. Can we see him? After learning about my background, George gives me several problems to solve on the spot to test my professional knowledge. I'm a bit flustered at first, but gradually find my pace while solving the problems. Overall, I say I hold it together. 40 minutes later. 40 minutes? This is a bit tricky. Is it because you just started school? Your fundamental knowledge is solid, but you tend to make mistakes on more challenging problems. I nervously wait for the interview results. The purpose of Ashita Tech's internship program is to train promising talents, not to exploit cheap labor. Putting technical skills aside, Tetsu has spoken quite highly of your potential and soft skills. Tetsu spoke on our behalf? Yeah, that. With the right attitude, technical skills can be picked up quickly. Just make sure to learn from your seniors during the internship. We got it! By the end of the internship, we hope you can reach the skill level of our full-time employees. I'm sorry, does that mean I got it? We did it! Guys! Tetsu! We gotta give him something nice. Maybe a blowy. This is amazing! During the semester, your salary will be based on performance and hours worked. It's okay if you can't come when you're busy. Your studies come first. We get paid too? We get paid money. There are full-time internship programs during winter and summer break with fixed monthly salaries. If you don't have any questions, you can start this week. Oh my God. I gotta do something nice for Tetsu. Walking out of the office, everything feels like a dream. Not only am I attending the same school as the person I like, but I also got an internship at the same company he works for. I'm so excited, I take out my phone to tell that person. Fucking Tetsu, man. First off, pause. We're telling Tetsu. We're not calling Haruaki. I'm mad that Haruaki senpai is even a choice. Tetsu! I wouldn't get the offer without Tetsu. I should tell him about the interview results. I got the internship offer. Thanks so much, Tetsu. I bet Haruaki wouldn't even answer. True. Congrats! Let me buy you lunch with my first paycheck. Tetsu hasn't responded yet. I guess he turned me down after all. He hates wasting time the most. Wait, he replied! No need for buying me lunch. Just meet me at the restaurant on Saturday. We have a date! We has a date! He actually agreed! We have a date! Yes! That's wonderful! I'm looking forward to the weekend! He didn't respond in 5.5 seconds. He turned me down. Listen, she's used to those instant responses from Haruaki, so I get it. I wonder what senpai is doing. Who cares? Anyway, I finally passed the interview. I'm so lucky. Let's start the internship this week. Start working. Day 1 at work. Complete work as usual. Day 2 at work. Barely finish the work. Day 3 at work. Finish work easily and even help fix other bugs. Okay. Finish work easily and even help fix others' bugs. Barely finished the work. I got 1,000 yen. That's $10. Disappointment. Work experience plus 31. Stress up by 55. I'm chatting with George before heading out from work. By the way, Shizuki, do you know Eki? E-K-I-E-I-K-I. I haven't heard that name before. That's weird. I heard he went to your department. Who? Is he a friend of yours? Yes, we were university classmates. He was doing his PhD in the US and recently came back. Wait. Either he's talking about Yanhee or he's talking about Haruaki. PhD in the US? Could he be talking about Yanhee Sensei? Of course. Fucking of course. Let me double check. Are you gonna text him? What kind of person is Aki? A nice person. Everyone likes him. Oh, probably not. Probably not him then. Couldn't be Yanhee. Someone who's nice and everybody likes him? Couldn't be him. Nothing. I don't remember anyone like that in our department. Must be some mistake. That would be me too. Good morning. What should I do today? I'm having lunch with Tetsu today. I should get ready and head out. Damn. I arrived at the restaurant 5 minutes early. Table for one. Do you have a reservation? No, there's one more person. Shizuki, over here. Hey, Tetsu. Tetsu is already here waiting by the door. Both of you are here. Please have a seat. What's wrong? What do you mean, what's wrong? You look like you want to say something. Congratulations. Well, it's not really important, but this is your first job as an engineer, right? Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Tetsu. Tetsu's calm congratulations somehow touches my heart. It's all thanks to you, Tetsu. I wouldn't even have gotten an interview on my own. Cut the formalities. You passed the interview on your own. So, how's your first week at work? It's going well. Doing well at work. You'll be fine. Even though your code is all over the place, your variable names make 0 sense, your logic's full of holes, and I can barely read your comments. Thank you so much. I get it. Hey, I'm not finished. I have to admit, you're quite the hard worker. Not all the insults and critiques before the, oh, well, you're actually okay. Is that a compliment? Yeah, that's a backhanded compliment if I've ever heard one. Well, I guess so. What you mean you guess so? You said it. Switching from sociology to computer science, that must have taken an incredible amount of effort, right? Plus, you've got decent talent and potential. You might even surpass us soon. I like the decent talent. You can't just say I have talent. You're making me blush. No, you're not. I'm just a rookie of the research group. Well, duh. Masaki and I both have a bachelor's degree, which puts us ahead of you. Damn. He said you trash, but you go above and beyond. He can't just be nice. Y'all know I love it when they neg me, though. Can I really graduate? Hey, you know what? You know why I agreed to help? You know why I agreed to have lunch with you today? Why? I was gonna turn you down at first. Jesus Christ. Why don't you just kick me when I'm down already? Just keep kicking me in the shins. If he didn't say decent, it would be too close to a compliment. That's fair. This man said, I was gonna turn you down though. But then I thought I should come cheer you on in person. Thank you? Question mark, I think. Cheer me on? Question mark. Yeah, even though your foundation was weak, you didn't get discouraged. Instead, you made plans and put them into action. Is he complimenting me? Because it doesn't feel like it. I feel worse. Even with school being super intense, you still managed to land that internship. It almost sounds like you didn't think I was gonna. Okay. At first, I didn't understand why the professor would pick someone with no CS background. Oh, God. Okay. This is the roast of Shizuki today. Like, what are we doing? Now I'm starting to get it. Get what? What am I even saying? Yeah, what are you saying? Are you complimenting me? What's so funny? Thank you, Tetsu. Really, you're trying. You're putting an effort in, and I gotta give props for that. Now I'm giving Yanni. Don't you dare compare my Tetsu to Yanhi. Yanhi is a piece of shit. Tetsu is trying. Yanhi does not try. Oh my god, look at his blood. Look at his stupid face. He's so red. Oh my goodness. Just eat your food. Look at how much he's blushing. Eat your food, Tina. First time spending time with Tetsu alone. Crazy how fast the time went. We say goodbye, and I made my way home. At night, Tetsu's room. Oh, Tetsu's room. POV. What's his shirt look like? Stop reading my shirt. Okay. That was funny. I want a shirt like that. I'm gonna keep reading your shirt, sir. The devs got me. The devs got me. Is that a model spaceship? He's got so many anime figures. Yo, I wasn't ready. Me too. But you know what? It's a very Tetsu thing. Tetsu stares at the text messages. His brow furrows in silence. How have you been? Want to catch up sometime? Ew. Should he agree, decline, or just ignore it? Seriously. I'm no good at dealing with stuff like this. Keeping in touch might just make things weird between them. But if he doesn't go, he can't help but worry about her. Ew. Then again, maybe he's reading too much into it. She might have moved on already. Oh. What am I even doing? There's only one way to find out. He needs to see her face to face. His fingers hover over the screen for a moment before he finally hits send. What? The next day. Haruaki-senpai should be back soon, right? Finally going to meet him. I've been counting down every single day. He hasn't told me anything. Maybe I should ask. Ugh. Girl, go. Are you back already? No response. Could he be on the plane? No. Never mind. I should rest for now. The real next day. Haruaki-senpai replied. I was too busy last night and didn't see your message. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Are you back? I was supposed to return, but there are still things to wrap up. Had to reschedule my flight. I can only make it next weekend now. Here we go again. Don't worry about me. Focus on your work first. No, you're not. If you're really sorry, then come back and see me soon, Dad. I'll hit you up as soon as I get back. For sure, it's a deal. Although I had a general research direction, I was struggling with specific requirements for the thesis. There were all kinds of reference papers, and I wasn't sure which format I should choose. Oh right, didn't Masaki say I could ask him if I had any questions about my thesis? Maybe I should try asking. Are you busy, Masaki? I'm not sure about the thesis format. Could I ask for your help? But it might be hard to explain over text. I can tell you when we meet. How about today? Today? Oh wait, it's the weekend. Masaki doesn't like having his free time interrupted. No worries if you can't. I can wait until Monday. Yeah. It's fine, I can help. Shall we meet at the lab then? Sure, see you soon. Okay. I'll meet Masaki in the lab. I head to the lab. Cool. Sorry to keep you waiting. Don't apologize. I'm just grateful you came at all. You're being too formal, Shizuki. Oh, right. I picked up some drinks on the way. Here you go. Masaki takes out 2 bottles of juice from his shopping bag and hands me one. Thank you. You're welcome. It's good to have some sugar while studying. That is true. Sugar is brain food. After drinking the juice, my stress went down by 9. And those are pretty much all the thesis requirements. Masaki sketches out a rough outline on the whiteboard, laying out the format and what each section needs to cover. I see. That makes things much easier. All right, let me send you my thesis. Oh. The content isn't finished, but I've got the framework all set up. You can just follow the same format. That would be really helpful, actually. Masaki goes back to his computer and sends the thesis. I open the attachment on screen. Even though it's just the beginning, everything about it is impeccable. It has a complete table of contents, clear and fluid writing, and precise word choice. This is reminding me of when I had to do my capstone research project. And we had to be very concise with our writing. There's a specific tone to it because it is research writing. And it was a group project. So I think it was a team of 3 of us. 3 of us, and then our faculty advisor was like overseeing it. And we all wrote different sections. And we had to match each other's writing. Like, we had to come up with a singular tone for it. So even though we all wrote everything, I was the first author. So it was my job to tailor everything so it sounded like it was written by one person. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that was hard as hell to do. It was really hard because everybody has like a different writing style and tone. And we not only had to match it to like research writing, but it had to sound like one person wrote it. And it was a lot of work. Never want to do that again. So I get that. That makes sense. I never would have guessed Masaki wrote this. It's completely different from the vibe he gives. You're too kind. What does this sentence mean? Let me see. Masaki leans down, bringing his face closer. Ooh, his eyes are so pretty. From this distance, I can't help but notice his high bridged nose and deep set eyes. His eyes are so pretty. I love this close-up. Masaki's long pink eyelashes seem to shimmer with a silvery light against his snow white eyelids. That is an odd thing to say, snow white eyelids. It's like lily white skin. This sentence means, how are you focusing? His profile is right there, so close. I'm totally lost in the sight of him, not hearing a word he's saying. Okay, fair. So this part here, this would actually be really cool if this scene was voiced, because you could kind of hear the voice actor like petering out as her attention to his words just kind of like nopes the hell out of there. Oh my god, if his eyes shift to look at me, I'm going to expire. Oh, they don't, thank God. Shizuki, are you even listening? I'm sorry, I got lost looking at you. That is an inside thought. He's like, No. What I meant was, I can feel my face getting hot. Your features are quite unique. I couldn't help but stare. Why are you digging the hole deeper? Stop talking. Well, about that, my mom is from America. She is of the Caucasus race. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. My mom is from America. She's Caucasian. My dad is from Japan. Oh my gosh. So he's mixed. Though I take after my mom's side more, which is probably why I look different from others. That's not what I meant, but sure. Oh, so you're mixed, Masaki. That's right. I love how her reaction is the exact same as me. It's like, oh, he's mixed. Moving on. Then do you consider yourself American or Japanese? A question that plagues many a mixed person. She just asks it, just bold-faced, straight up. No preamble, no nothing. Just, so which do you think you are? Girl. Girl, bye. Huh? As soon as the words left my mouth, I realized how abrupt they were, how rude they were. Ever since the D surname movement, people had become pretty sensitive about bringing up anything related to family backgrounds. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I was just curious. Don't worry, I'm not offended at all. Yeah, that's a whole inside thought. Like, she said it with her whole chest. It just caught me off guard. I'm not quite sure how to answer. Good question. Good answer. My undergraduate thesis was on second-generation immigrants, identity, and I interviewed my many friends from multicultural families back then. Just because you did research on it does not mean that you are still qualified to ask this question to a person in a non-research setting. Doing research on people's cultural identity and then having a casual conversation with someone are two very separate things. Those people gave consent to talk about their cultural backgrounds. This man had an attack. This was a sneak attack and he was not prepared. No. I guess it became a habit, even though I'm not in that field anymore. I see, that explains why you're curious about this stuff. Bro, you know what? I love that he's easygoing about this because some people just would not be. And I know if this question was broached to me, I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? So identity is about which cultural group you feel you belong to, right? I mean, yes. I've never really given it much thought before, but that's just like a sociology major, finding these deep meanings in everyday conversations. That's a very invasive and personal question, but sure, yeah, everyday conversations. Even though I asked such a personal question, Masaki manages to turn it into a compliment. He's just too nice. Yeah, he is very nice. You are also multicultural. And I had someone studying anthropology ask me almost the exactly same question. Right, like, I am not mixed. I am just a black person. But I also have had friends who are mixed. And I've talked to them about it, just, you know, as you will. But I didn't like go, oh, well, what do you identify as? It's just conversations that came up when we were talking about other things. And it's a deeply personal question because identity makes up a lot of who you are. I mean, it's called identity. But a lot of mixed people struggle with that because they're not of one culture. They are of many. And often there are different types of social things that go on within each culture. Some are like, you either need to be 100% of that or you're not one of us. And others, it's like, oh, if you got one drop, you're family. So kind of navigating that line is very difficult for folks. And it depends. It really depends on the cultures that are there, that they identify with. And then, you know, it's just, there are different, I don't know how to say it. There are different ways that people from different cultures navigate society. And while you may identify as one culture, when you are out in the streets, you are perceived as a completely different culture or identity, I should say. And that is separate from how you personally identify yourself. And that can lead to other things as well. So like, this is an interesting question that's being brought up. And I like that we are getting that perspective from a character here in the game, because that's something that's rarely touched on in Otome games. Otome games love to play fast and loose, with love interest being half American or half European or something. Like half Japanese, half whatever. Half white. But they rarely go into the implications of that kind of thing. They're just like, oh, you have beautiful blonde hair and green eyes. They're so unique. And it's like, but what else is there? Like, what else is there other than their appearance? So I like that this game is actually attempting to have a serious conversation about that with this character. I'm very curious to see how that plays out in the story, because it can either go really well or horribly wrong. So hopefully they keep this trend of actually addressing it in a real human way. And it's not just he happens to be half white, which gives him pretty pink hair and pink eyes. So, yeah. Yes, not the Swan Princess. I do love that line. What else is there? What else is there? Everybody face palming, just like, bro, what you doing? How you fumble that bad? Totally. And not to mention their own familial / local communities that they're around as well. Exactly. Because some cultures, the darker you are, the lower you are on the totem pole. And it's just rude and disrespectful. And that's just stuff you got to deal with in your own home and out in the streets, which is crazy. How to offend women if 5 syllables are left, or 5 syllables or less. Like, I don't think they meant to be that funny with the Swan Princess, but it just worked. That whole movie just was like, everything hit. But yeah, hopefully optimistic with this. Before I answer your question, mind if I ask you something first? That part. Do you think identity is really that important? It depends. I don't think so. First, I'm gonna say, because I'm not a dummy. But I mean, this is a difficult question to answer, because what do you mean? Like, are you asking from a societal standpoint, or are you asking from a personal standpoint? Because I think personally, how you identify yourself is more important than how society identifies you. I think your personal how you identify yourself personally and in private is more important than what other people perceive. But it also doesn't negate that. So it's a difficult question to ask without too much context on these, because it's important. It's not important. Well, if it's important, are we talking about like it's important to you, like what you think is important? Or are we saying it's important because people need to know how to identify you? And then if we say it's not important, are we dismissing how someone personally identifies, or just how society would dictate they should be? Like, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with it's not important because he doesn't seem to care. Chaos plus 10. Well, of course. Why not? Right. It needs more than two options, and the options need to be more specific. I think it should be, like I said, I think it should break down like personal identity versus societal identity, and then like maybe something like how you perceive yourself matters more than how others perceive you. And or like the other choice being, society needs identifiers so that we know how to navigate whatever. Like something more nuanced than that. Than just it's important or it's not. Because the question kind of needs like a bit more complexity to it. Because if you're going in the direction that I think you're going with, I think it just needs to be a little more specific. But that's just because of the type of conversation you're having. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, it doesn't matter, it does. Or add more context to the conversation before that point to kind of get a feel of like what Masaki feels. Because like I kind of feel like Masaki doesn't really care. Otherwise, he would have answered right away. Or he's just trying to feel us out, one or the other. But also Masaki has said that he likes sociology, which now with this context makes a lot more sense, because someone who's of mixed race like Masaki would probably be interested in cultures and how different cultures interact, which is kind of crazy that he and Tetsu have not had a real in-depth conversation, because I think him and Tetsu would have some interesting conversations, because you've got Masaki, who's a mixed person living in a more open society, because the island they're on is very multicultural. And it's seeking to do away with discrimination based on background, which is an interesting space for someone like Masaki to exist in. And then you have the other side of that, which is Tetsu, who is an immigrant coming to this space and being discriminated against because of his identity. And because of that, he hides his identity to conform to what the society wants so that he can be accepted. It's a very interesting idea. I would just love to see the two of them have a whole conversation other than bickering back and forth like children. But that's what it is. Even though I studied it, I've been thinking lately, maybe we've been making too big of a deal about this whole identity thing. His face, he's like, what? Why do you think that? Oh, what does that look? It makes me uncomfortable. Like, ooh. The look on his face makes me sad. Like, I feel like I said something wrong. He looks kind of hurt. Like, he looks hurt. Maybe I should have said that. Because there are so many things more important than identity in this world. During the global pandemic, many people couldn't even afford food for the month, let alone worry about problems at the top of the Maslow's pyramid. That's fair. It is giving disappointment, right? Like, I feel like I should have said that. This was one of the reasons why I switched my major. Oh, wait, maybe it was a good thing. That's such an honest answer. I totally agree with you. Okay, never mind. Maybe it was right. That look was confusing. It was like, oh shit, did I do a bad? Did I make it a bad thing? Did I offend you? It was a fake out. I don't appreciate that. I was worried. People who share your background will welcome you with open arms. I'm not sure about that. It's way easier to just be whatever people expect you to be rather than trying to figure out who you really are. That's a really sad way to go about it. It would be interesting because like they both have these different perspectives, but it's about the same topic. And I like if they ever just like talked, I would be like, what are you doing? What's going on here? But this is a really sad outlook. Not to judge, but to judge. Like, damn, it's just easier to be whatever people expect you to be. It's very much giving Tetsu, because Tetsu said the same thing. So it's two different people with two different circumstances coming to the same conclusion. And I want to know why they're coming to the same conclusion. Like, what have you two been through that this is what your answer was? Besides, if you can't even accept yourself, does it really matter what group you think you belong to? That's very fair. This is a very good thought. Like, yeah. Masaki? Sorry. Oh, he's been through some stuff. I'm getting all deep and philosophical. Totally not my usual self. I mean, maybe this is your usual self. Maybe the happy-go-lucky dude is like the facade. Let's just focus on whether we can graduate right now. I'm not gonna let you just brush that under the rug, my guy. Everything starts with self-love. Can't pour from an empty cup and all that. Exactly, Khadijah. Like, exactly. You still haven't answered my question, Masaki, and he's not. Right, and he's not gonna answer you. I was born here in Tsushima, but I've got an American passport too. So on paper, I'm both Tsushimian and American. On paper. What a detached way to describe it. Girl, you are judgy as hell. But you know what? Both her parents are judgy as hell, so that makes sense. That tracks. But how do you actually feel about it, Masaki? Girl, he clearly does not want to answer your question. Why are you prying? If you're talking about a sense of belonging or having pride in my heritage, he doesn't. Growing up, I didn't really get to spend much time with either of my parents because they're rich. Even though I've been exposed to both cultures, to be honest, whether it's America, Japan, or Tsushima, none of them really feels like home. Yikes. Sounds weird, right? But there are many people like me. I guess that's what happens when countries open their doors wide. So this morning, I watched the movie Somewhere Quiet. It's on Hulu, and it's about an Asian woman. She was kidnapped and held for ransom, and she was returned, and like it made national news and everything. It's a movie, not a real life thing. Don't get it twisted. And she's been trying to integrate back into her everyday life, but she's finding it difficult. So her husband comes up with an idea that they could go on a trip together to his family home, which is like in the forest, like away from a lot of things, so they could just kind of like recoup and just kind of take things slow. But when she gets there, things start going off the rails, and she starts to feel like there's something sinister going on, and she starts to feel trapped, and she starts to feel like she doesn't know what's going on. And it culminates in her just like completely like just attacking her husband and his cousin because they sus as hell, and breaking free and escaping. But then she kind of like gets in this car and she's driving away to freedom, and then she stops. She's happy that she's free, and then all of a sudden her face kind of drops and falls, and then she just stops the car. And the whole movie she's been saying, I want to go home, I want to go home. And throughout the movie we learn that she was born in Korea, and at the age of 3 she was adopted and brought to America, and of course they gave her an American name, Meg. And while they're at this cabin, the husband's cousin arrives, and the cousin asks her, because she goes by Meg, and she's like, oh, what's Meg short for? She's like, I had a roommate, she went by Meg, but her name was short for Megumi, so what's yours? Expecting it to be like a Korean name. And she's like, Meg is short for Megan. And she's like, oh. And then when she's like, oh, well, you're Korean, can you speak Korean? And she starts, and then this white woman starts speaking Korean to her. And Meg is just like, I don't know how to speak Korean. I was adopted at age 3 and I never learned it. And you can see this white woman, the cousin, just be looking at her like, okay, that's weird. And then Meg also learns that her husband's family, like his great grandparents or whatever, they were missionaries in Korea, and they went there to teach English. And there's pictures of them in the house with all these like little Korean children, teaching them languages and stuff. And at first it just doesn't feel like it's relevant to anything. And I was very confused by the movie because it like jumps through weird times, and it's kind of like you don't know whether or not Meg is completely all there or if it's a psychological horror kind of thing, like it's all in her head and she's making up all the tense situations. So I was very confused, and I was like, I don't know what the hell I just watched. So of course I'm looking up the plot of it on Google, because I'm like, I need to know what the fuck I just watched, because it's either way too highbrow for me or it was just like, I'm dumb. So I Google and I pull up a Reddit thread. Sometimes Reddit is good, sometimes it's not. And there were other people who were confused like me. But there was one comment in particular that brought up a point that I'd never even considered. And it was that Meg was kidnapped. That's a real thing that happened. And they likened her adoption and being brought to America as like a kidnapping of sorts. In the sense that at the age of 3, she was taken from her home, brought to America. She was completely divorced from her Korean culture, and she was raised American. Like she doesn't have any knowledge of the Korean language, her name, what it would have been in Korea, or any of that. She's just completely divorced from that. And she's in this place, and she's now having to assimilate, and they liken that to being kidnapped, and like how an immigrant individual would feel coming from their home country and being brought to another country, and how they're never fully integrated into either place. Like they're not fully American because they're still technically of another culture, but they've been integrated into this culture that doesn't fully accept them. And they're not really connected to their home country because they've been removed at a point where they don't have any real attachment or connection to it at all. And they did that with the story. That's how they broke down the story. And I was like, holy shit, I'm either dumb or it was really early in the morning and that never occurred to me. But it was an interesting perspective. And when you put it in that context, a lot of the things that were going on in that movie make sense. Because the whole time in the movie, she's just like, I want to go home. She's like, I want to leave this cabin. I don't like it here. I want to go home. She's just telling her husband she wants to go home. And he's like, yeah, we'll go home. But then you realize he's just not going to take her home. And even when she breaks free and she steals she leaves her husband, knocks out the cousin, takes the car and she takes the car and she escapes and she's driving away. At first she's happy because she's finally going quote unquote home. But as she starts driving and her elation of like freedom and on her way home kind of dissipates, she realizes that she doesn't really have a home to go to. And you can see that on two levels. One, she doesn't have a home because whatever relationship she had with her husband is gone at this point. So there is no home for her wherever they came from, one. And then two, she doesn't really have a home because on one level she's just like, she's been removed from Korea, so that's not home to her. It's not a place that she feels safe and comfortable in because she's been so removed from that culture and those people. And then she's never really fully at home in the States either because, again, she's still seen as other even though she's been fully integrated into the society. And I was like, God damn. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, so long-winded thing aside, that's kind of like what we're getting at with Tetsu, and Masaki. There are these two people who aren't necessarily at home where they should be at home. Like Tetsu doesn't feel comfortable being himself in Tsushima because who he is not accepted in Tsushima, regardless. It even goes down to like not even using his Chinese name. He's using the Japanese pronunciation because it's acceptable to other people and it's easier to just assimilate than it is to like enforce who you are. And same thing with Masaki. Masaki's just like, I mean, like it doesn't matter like what they think of me either way because I don't really fit in anywhere. It's like I don't really fit in either side. Like there's not a place where I'm just like wholly accepted. I'm always half of this or half of that. And like, it's interesting. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get this deep about an Otome game, but like, I like this. I really like this. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, you gave me a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Khadijah. Okay, enough philosophical talk. Supposed to be romancing, guys. No, that's exactly what I'm trying to write. Okay, cool. I highly recommend watching the movie if you haven't seen it. It's called Somewhere Quiet. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu in the States, I should say. I don't know where the hell it is elsewhere. But it's called Somewhere Quiet. And it's a very, like, when you look at it from that context, it's very interesting. Because, like, when I first watched it, I was like, okay, it's just a psychological thriller. That's weird. And it didn't make sense. But when, like, reading the Reddit thread and seeing that put into that perspective, I was like, oh shit, that makes so much more sense. Now it makes like her struggle and the things that she went through, it puts it into a deeper context and it makes a lot of it make a lot more sense than it does if you're just watching it as a psychological thriller and being confused as hell. So, interesting. A sad smile crossed Masaki's face. Yeah, baby needs a hug. But from what I can see, you're really good at fitting in with groups. Girl, that is not a compliment. Being so popular yet saying you don't belong anywhere? Sorry, but I'm not buying it. This judgy bitch. Yeah, no, like I literally just saw it this morning and at first I was like, what the fuck? This is confusing. But then with the context, I was like, I'm a dummy. But she is being judgy as hell. That's the Otome heroine in her. Because Otome heroines be judgy as hell. But yeah, she's just like, and even she's going off of what she's seen. She's only known this man for less than a month. And she's already making judgments about who he is and whether or not he's being authentic. Like, girl, you don't know him. Being so popular, yet saying you don't belong anywhere? Yeah, girl, bye. Oh, I only see this when the chaos level is high. I bet I do. Because I'm not just kind in this moment. But like, girl. She got too much of her mama and daddy shit. Because, yeah, I was like, it's a bit harsh. Fitting in with a group is easy enough. Just find something you all like or hate together. That's fair. Honestly, faking it till you make it is a concept and it's a thing. And it kind of gives me the sense that Masaki is faking it. Just faking it till he makes it. He's just going along with the flow. And he's acting like he doesn't really care about anything, but really all of this shit really bothers him constantly. And he's constantly having to like think about how he's perceived and how his actions lead to different outcomes. I feel like that's exhausting work. But actually connecting with people when you're grown up is hard. Most of the time, everyone's just playing nice on the surface. See? Is that how you see us, the research group? Are we all just playing nice to you? Y'all don't really know him. Because that's not how I see it at all. Girl, you don't know him. When I moved here, away from my family to this city where I knew nobody, I was so lonely. But you were always there for me, Masaki. You made me feel like I had a place in the group. I want to do the same for you. Okay, I love that for her. She's like, I want you to feel at home with me. Okay, I'm taking it back. It's not a judgment look. He just doesn't know how to react to that kind of kindness. Like, he doesn't know what he should be doing. It's a very conflicted look because he's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. Like, thank you. No, thank you. That's really nice of you to say, Shizuki. Yeah, there's that fake ass smile. I mean it. Yeah, I believe you. No, you don't. He doesn't believe me at all. Yeah, he does not. Masaki shows his perfect customer service smile, right? Treating my heart to heart like small talk. Exactly. Because if you get close to somebody, then you have to actually like connect with them. And I don't think he's in a place where he could truly connect with anybody just yet. So he thinks I'm just putting on an act to be friendly with him. Gotta make those actions speak louder than your words. Wait, isn't this exactly what I used to do? Yes. Back in high school, classmates were brutal about my chest size. I knew it was because she had big tits. How did I know? I pegged this from the beginning. After that, I just couldn't let anyone in anymore. I mean, it's not the same thing, but I get it. I spent all of high school playing this role, the nice, harmless girl who got along with everyone, but deep down, I couldn't trust anyone. I was just like Masaki is now. Not the same thing, but I understand. It's a way for you to connect with him, and I'm gonna give you that. But they're on two different levels. Okay. How did I break free from my own chains? I need to remember. Without warning, I grabbed the juice Masaki brought and unscrewed the lid. Did she just put paper clips? What the hell is she doing? Then I start doing something that makes me look insane. I toss chalk, crumpled paper, and paper clips into the bottle. The juice immediately starts fizzing like crazy. Finally, as if adding the finishing touch, I drop a single drop of blue ink into the mixture. What in the hell? Now this juice, soaked with office supplies and ink, has turned murky grayish yellow. Masaki stares at me with wide eyes, completely bewildered. What in the hell? Not cool. I remember you was conflicted. Can't with you shitting. Shizuki, what are you doing? The research group initiation ceremony. What? Oh my, what the fuck are you doing? Don't drink that, you'll get sick. The taste of dust and ink mixed with the sweetness of juice makes me furrow my brow. What is she doing? No, the fuck it's not. Are you for real? Absolutely not. Don't drink that, honey. No. Don't drink that. Back in university, my classmates dragged me into joining the sorority. Their initiation ceremony was drinking stuff mixed with all kinds of weird things. That's hazing. That is hazing. This is not hazing. No wonder she acting the way she is. She had a little too much lead in her diet. They made her like drink lead or something. You're nasty. What the hell is she doing? The hell? That's, of course, it was just a game, completely voluntary. You could join even if you didn't drink. No, you couldn't. That's not how real sororities work. Making people drink gross stuff would have gotten them in trouble with the school. But everyone there chose to drink, even the president and our senior senpais. I bet they did. It's a sorority. It's about fellowship. Oh my God. He said that explains so much. Honestly, it does. We're all equals here. Just a bunch of silly people having fun together. Y'all could die. This old school, totally outdated loyalty test actually saved the past me. Doesn't mean you have to do it now. Something happened to me in high school. After that, I just couldn't trust anyone anymore. The thought of joining any new groups just terrified me. But at the initiation, watching everyone drink that weird mixture together, with me laughing and cheering from their hearts, that's when I finally felt like I belonged. And this is why I'm a GDI, because abso-fucking-lutely not. After that, everyone changed. I started opening up to my sorority sisters, made friends, didn't have to spend my entire university life in loneliness. Hey Amethyst Moon, how are you? I hope you're doing well. We are playing Thesis of Love, and this girl just drank the equivalent of bleach. I have so many questions about her sanity. This is a messy Otome game where we get to break up relationships. All of the love interests are in toxic relationships, and we can be a homewrecker and break them out of their crappy relationships and steal them away for ourselves. But yeah, right now we're trying to get this man to trust us, so we drank some juice laced with pen ink, chalk, and paper clips. I wish it was bleach. What she drink feels worse. It does. It's nasty. So maybe, just maybe, this juice could be what you need to, but Masaki. Sounds like a cult initiation. Smack that shit out of her and then into the trash. Don't drink that. Drink this and you'll officially be a part of the research group. What the hell? Absolutely not. Don't drink that. Even if it's just placebo effect. His response is legit. Like, I'm just like, what? Don't drink that. He remains silent for a long while, then breaks into a smile. You're weird, you know that? That's the only response. But like, in a good kind of weird. No, she's not. And just like that, he grabs the bottle from my hand and drinks it all in one go. Ew! Ah! No! Not the whole thing! He said, I takes mine to the head. Why? Why did you? I got a paper clip in my. I almost threw up in my mouth. What the fuck? No! No! Do not make my baby Tetsu drink that. No! Mm-mm. Of course, he has to go properly. Oh my god. Hell no. How about we make him eat the... Oh my god. Eating tissue is better, my guy. I was about to ask, did he swallow the paperclip? He almost did, bro. He almost did. Both of us couldn't help but laugh. And this time, Masaki's laugh is real. The kind that comes straight from the heart. That's crazy. It's because y'all are crazy. It's because y'all are high on whatever was in that damn bottle. The next day, Tetsu sent a message. Better reply when I can. Masaki sent a message. Better reply when I can. Yeonhee finally sent a message. Okay, I'm gonna save. We'll figure out what the hell Yeonhee said next week because it's been 4 hours. I was not drinking that. If it was me, I would not be drinking that crap. That is the craziest shit. Your laugh comes from your mouth. That's some crazy shit. How many of y'all would drink that nasty concoction of whatever the fuck was in that juice? And it looked like orange juice too, which is even worse because I hate orange juice. Like, bro, I threw that right back up on her face. All right. Let's just put a pin in this for today. We'll be coming back to this next week. Yeah, we're gonna stream this again next week on Monday. This will be the Monday game. Monday. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blurty Tribe, Amethyst. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We play some crazy kooky games like this all the time. This one just happens to be the wildest of them all. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Orange juice is fine if there's alcohol in it, sure. But by itself, I guess, okay, so why I hate orange juice. Every time I got orange juice as a kid, it had pulp in it, and I don't like pulp. So I just associated it with pulp, even if there's no pulp in it. So I'm just like, I just don't like orange juice to this day. It's just like every time I get it, I just remember the pulp and I just hate it. I can't even get it down. So I don't drink orange juice. I don't buy it. It's gross. Apple juice, fine with. Perfectly fine. Cranberry juice, yeah, it's bitter, but fine. But orange juice, absolutely not. But yeah, we're gonna be coming back to this next week. Yeah, pulp is just a disgrace on everybody and everything. I don't know why pulp was even a thing, but people. But yeah, we'll come back to this on Monday. It'll be our Monday. I already saved it. This will be our Monday game. We'll just keep on playing it Monday after Monday after Monday until we finish. Because I'm invested. I did upload my first playthrough of the game. So if you missed the beginning part of this, not this stream, but the one before this, that is on YouTube. Check it out. Check it out. I will share the link somewhere later. Not right now. Honestly, I like this game. It's quirky, it's weird, it's all over the place, and I still hate Yeonhee. Even learning that Yeonhee likes getting pegged, still can't stand that man. But I will romance him so I can peg him. Just for that, and then I will never finish his route. But right now, after we've played a bit more of this, ranking the characters. I like the snapping. Alright, so my rating right now, number 1 is Masaki. He won me over with his, like, he puts on a smile, but he's not a happy-go-lucky character. There's more to them. There's more depth to him. I would love to know more about him and his relationship with his girlfriend, because she seems like a bitch. Tetsu is a close second. I almost say they're tied, because Tetsu is kind of hard to get to. Tetsu is hard to get to know. He's hard to get to know. But he's also got some skeletons in his closet, and once he opens up, he's actually very vulnerable and kind of sweet. And I loved his awkward, like, congratulations lunch to celebrate me getting my internship, because he really was trying. Yeonhee liking being pegged definitely moved him up past at least 2 of the seagulls from last time. But he's still below the tin box that we pleasure ourselves with at night. But Yeonhee, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little curious about him. I just can't even stand him, though. He's just rude for no reason. But yeah, that's my ranking so far. And we'll see how this changes as we continue on. This demo is supposed to cover an entire year, so we'll see how that goes. We're gonna keep it going. But I'm also glad you were able to make it, Amethyst, as well. And Thunder Banana, it's always a pleasure to have you here. It is on Steam. Definitely check it out. Go wishlist the full game and play the demo. You might actually get further than me. It is a free demo that covers an entire year. Let me say that again for the folks in the back. Yes, the 10 box is on the list because something gives me joy out of this, and it's the 10 box. We definitely got through a lot of stuff. Like, we raised affection high enough that we could choose one of the love interests for our nighttime fantasies. And we did a lot of quests. We made food, which didn't think we were gonna do that, and gave some gifts. So we did some things, and we went on some dates, which is cool. And we learned a little bit about their messy relationships. Not a whole lot, but just enough to whet the appetite. So there's only more mystery and adventure in store. We're gonna get back to this next week on Monday. We should be good to go for that. I'm gonna try to stream again this week. I can't stream on Thursday because I have plans. But I do there's a game I wanna play on Valentine's Day. It feels interesting, so we'll see how I feel. I'm probably gonna stream it anyway. It should be fun. It's a demo. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's a surprise. But if you paid attention to my socials, you probably already know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me for the day. Thank you guys for coming through for Thesis of Love. We're going to continue this next time. All right. Thank you all for coming through. I hope you had fun watching me play Thesis of Love. I had fun. I'm invested in all of this. It's gonna be a party. If you want to kick it with me away from Twitch, you can find me on the interwebs. I am Blurty Otome everywhere, though I am most active on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and of course my website, blurtyotome.com. If you've never been there before, you should. That is where I post my game reviews. I do interviews with indie devs. I do walkthroughs. I do recommendation posts. There's all kinds of fun stuff. It's the hub for all my content. And of course, there's also my YouTube channel where I upload old VODs. And I also do video reviews as well. So definitely check that out. Like I said, I just uploaded the first stream we did of Thesis of Love over on YouTube. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like it, share it with your friends. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, and I will catch you in the next stream. All right, y'all. Bye.